What's shaking, people? It's your girl Spring. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. If you enjoy the content, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and share the video. It's an easy way to help the squad grow and give you more fire content, shows, and events. This is your DSG brand ambassador Spring, and you know the motto, let the good times roll.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Let's go! It's the weekly wrap-up where we give you the news. Break it down bite-sized so it's easier to consume. Discussing the hottest game and thought of what's coming soon. Is it real or is rumor? Homie, that's up to you. Fire or trash reaction, live viewers call in. No cap, conversation, we going all in. It's the weekly wrap-up, so enjoy the show. You're not rocking with the best, let the good times roll. Come on! What's shaking, people? It's your boy, Doomkiller HD. Woo! Back with the weekly wrap-up. Final Marvel's Avengers weekly wrap-up. For real, for real. And then not because it's the end of the year, because y'all already know. That's why y'all here right now. So, woo! Let's get this show started. Let me pull up my little thinking pad real quick. Today's show, we're going to be talking about some Marvel's Avengers, of course, is disassembled. Little bit of Suicide Squad leak. Y'all know that leak that happened. And if we have time, we're going to definitely talk about The Last of Us. So, good afternoon, chat. Good afternoon, chat. Let's do a quick little roll call. Got Owner of Ashanti, Captain Taser, Dr. Gamer, QKS Kitty, Alien Fighter, Never Flow, Nate the Gamer, Latina Honey. Woo, it is about to go down. But let's get this show started off right. Y'all know we got some of the best guests in the community showing up tonight, from Mr. Miller to Lejeune. They'll be a little bit later on in the show. Crazy Babe, bro, he's coming too. But for right now, we do have Team Ambassador Spring.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Of course.
Oh, we got Johnny Rock in the building. Hello.
What's
How you
up?
doing?
Happy to be here.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Team Queen, maybe? Oh, Alien Fire? What? Oh, okay. Oh, the troll. We have the troll. We've got a troll in the building.
We need to have a troll.
Hello, Kitty. And
Hello, everybody.
I am having issues bringing this next person in for some reason. Okay. Leave and come back, bro. I can't bring you in for some reason. It's like saying not there.
Yeah, it did it to me too. Just refresh the browser.
So we'll bring this next person on when he gets back. But how y'all doing tonight? Y'all ready to talk about this? Because I think it's gonna be a real spicy night, especially with the next couple of people that we're gonna bring in with Miller, Babe Bro, and Lejeune. So that's three completely different personalities that's gonna, I think, lighten up the night a little.
Fun.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
Yes, indeed. Let's see if it works now. Okay, got him in there this time. There he is. What's good with it, dude?
Where's my theme music?
When is the last time you've been on this show?
Yeah, really.
What's that?
I have my own podcast now. I'm
Oh God. All right. Thoughts on the official announcement of Marvel's Avengers being shut down? We're gonna start with you, Miss Spring Rose.
Oh my God. I have like mixed feelings about it. I really wanted it to end with Carol and the Kree, But goddamn, it just kind of feels good for it to just be over because they weren't communicating, So I'm like, whatever. It doesn't even matter anymore. The game was done.
I hear you. Johnny Rocker. I mean, you in the same boat as Spring. Y'all don't even have the game downloaded on y'all systems at this point. But when you heard the official announcement, bro, what happened? How did you, what did that make you feel like, bro?
I mean, it was one of those things like I kind of felt bad about being right. Like, you remember the last podcast we had? You asked the question around the table, like, when are they going to announce Avengers being done? And I said probably the week when they get back from Christmas break.
I thought you was joking, bro.
And like, but it's one of those things. Like, I had a real interesting day. Like, I did a DC Universe Online stream today, and a lot of the Avengers crew rolled in, and I kind of got the whole gambit of opinions, right? From people like dunking on it, happy it's gone, to people being bummed out, to people still, in shock. And it's one of those things. I think we are all thankful for the community that was created for the game, right? But I agree with Spring. It does feel like there's a little bit of relief that there's some finality there, right? So, it is what it is. We can just try and enjoy what we can. Hopefully, they patch it where it's a good single player game, and people can still get that nostalgia when they want to, right?
Siddharth the Gamer, your thoughts on the official announcement from Crystal D themselves?
So I know a lot of you probably know this, but I definitely knew well ahead of time what was about to happen to Marvel's Avengers. So I had ample time to prepare. I found out the night before. I got to script out my video, organize my thoughts, and then I was prepared for the official announcement to happen maybe next week still. But when I saw that they were just going to rush ahead and just get it over with, I was like, well, damn, I guess we're doing it. They didn't even give the shills enough time to pile on and say it's not official until Crystal Dynamics said so.
No, we got about 2 tweets, and then it was like, oh damn, I can't even see that now. Like,
I was like whiplash, real fast.
It's honestly just more sad than anything. The event is something that's been in my life since 2020. I was here from the beta, never uninstalled it, been a part of the community, been making content for it. At the end of the day, it needed to go. Clearly, it had no future, but it's still sad because you're just it's just something that's just always been around. You're expecting at some point to get an announcement, some new every week. Same time, new skin, and at some point there's a new content update that we're ready to be disappointed by. We play it, we whine about it, we don't hear anything for 6 months, and then we do it all over again. It was familiar. It was almost comforting, and now you're staring down, looking at the literal end. September is that last day. No more support after that, and it just really sucks that we didn't even get the Kree invasion, which even though we knew it was going to be like a motion comic, I was still kind of looking forward to playing, Captain Marvel. Probably would have had half of Iron Man's moveset. We would have laughed about it. It would have been a good time, and we would have got our closure. But because B-Wags went and got himself fired after they came back from vacation because of a undisclosed incident, the whole thing got sped up a little bit early, and now we're in mourning, and it sucks.
QKS Kitty, your thoughts when you saw that announcement hit Twitter? I know you were on Germany time, so you didn't get it right when everybody else got it. But when you woke up and you saw it, what did you think?
Oh, I actually got it right before I went to bed. So.
Oh no! You had to sleep on it.
It kept me up like an hour longer.
Aww.
Only an hour.
Yeah, only an hour because I too saw it coming. I thought the official announcement would be somewhere around March when the final update would drop. But It is what it is. I mean, I'm a little bit sad. I'm never going to see Squirrel Girl now. So the next Marvel game.
No one is sadder about that than J Shock Blast.
Yeah, I know.
Did I just summon J Shock Blast?
I think you did.
Oh,
Am I
no.
supposed to be here?
Shit.
He heard Squirrel Girl and just
He
appeared.
did.
All right, I guess I'm not supposed to be here.
No, get out.
I don't know. I was always like, I have to be specifically asked, but I wasn't. Am I supposed to be here?
Alien Fire. Your thoughts on the official announcement, not the Fire Miller announcement, but the official announcement that was made out of spite that happened yesterday.
I think it broke me even more than Miller's, because when I saw the blog, I knew that it was like official and that it was the end.
The blog worked for you?
Yeah, it did.
Oh damn!
Well, because I saw it. I learned about it about like 3 hours late, or I don't know, like a bit later. So maybe they had time to fix it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that, and I mean, I knew the end was coming, but I never thought it would be that fast. Honestly, I knew that by the end of the year it would be it, like that we wouldn't, be getting anything anymore. But yeah, it came a lot faster than I was expecting, and yeah, I had to do a little mourning, and I stayed away from Twitter as much as possible yesterday and today, because every time I would read someone, saying how much the game meant to them and all that, it was just like,
oh no,
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know we're still going to be able to play it as like for quite some time, but it's odd. It's weird. It's because yeah, just like Sadat, that game's been in my life for like the last 2.5 years. I was there for the beta, and it meant so much to me, and yeah. So.
I'm sorry. Who cares is dumb. J Shock Blast, welcome to the show, sir. How you doing tonight?
I'm here. Hello. Greetings and salutations.
What were your thoughts on day
the vibe, like and subscribe. Let's get it.
868, when they officially announced that no more support for the game and on this such and such date, and you get to keep your skins. What was your thought?
My thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't prepared for this. Can you come to me last?
You are last.
Oh. Well, my thoughts.
You just repeat what you said on the podcast.
Shoot. You didn't ask me that. All right. Obviously, we kind of all saw the writing on the wall.
Some of us.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like it's still like, I feel like this is a game that lasted longer than a lot of games do. Even like the slow trickle content that I play this longer than a lot of games. So I mean, it's definitely interesting to kind of see the way everybody's reacting to it. I'm still kind of taking it all in. I think it was Alien that just said that she logged off for a little bit, and I kind of had to do the same, but for the opposite reason, because like some of the takes out there right now, whew, it's like, ooh, did you know a broken clock can be right twice a day? Yeesh.
Well, part of the reason why I logged off is because I didn't want to face the trolls either, and just because I would have lashed out. And
oh no, not Alien!
I mean,
well, I can be nasty when I want to.
Yeah, I think it's the right thing to do at this point. I think we all have talked about this ad nauseum, that this is the reality. It's a very few people trying to hang everything together with duct tape and string, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it wasn't fair to everybody that's still playing it to kind of lead them on. I feel like, that I think the dangling carrot started day one, and it's just rotted, and they never changed it out, and we still kind of chased it, and I don't know. I think the biggest takeaway I had from the whole thing yesterday was just people coming out of the woodwork and acting like they scored a touchdown or something. That was a little wild to me.
Scored a touchdown. No, I hear you, dude. I hear you. Well, man, I'll see how I was feeling when I saw the news. It really, I kind of knew it was gonna happen, but I looked at it like, damn, Miller really bullied these people into announcing this a whole week earlier. You know what I mean? That's how I looked at it. I was like, damn, because I mean, the shock of the game ending that hit me a minute ago when I stopped selling skins for them, when I stopped displaying the skins and stuff. I was like, you know what? That's all they're doing. That's all they have right now is skins. So I'm pretty sure this won't last that much longer. Then Miller hit us with the news. Then they hit us with the news like what, 2 hours, 3 hours after that? It was like middle of the day.
Yeah, 3 hours.
I was like, bro, Layden really bullied these people, man. Don't get on his bad side,
because they would have kept taking your money until that week. They would have kept taking your money.
They would have displayed the
news. They're still taking your money.
But they would have been not lying, but withholding the truth.
Can I say the night before we got the official announcement, I was on PlayStation and they were selling an MCU outfit bundle for $99.
Yep.
Canadian,
yeah, Canadian, but Canadian, which is even worse.
74 US.
Oh. Yeah.
Y'all know what time it is, right?
He gets an intro.
It's your boy,
Wow. Wow, Shady has really become that guy that like.
That's the team. You know what the deal is. Thunder clapping, everything's living. At least he got the
just trying to drag the show a little longer, y'all. I ain't gonna listen to that.
So he said, I ain't get an intro? That's selfish.
I don't even have it no more. I didn't think he got his own thing going on.
That's that Prince of Dynamics quality.
Never back down, making bone shake and shiver. Unload a full bag of tricks and Hawkeye's quiver. Grab window, turn invisible. Power surge damage critical. Hulk buster up with Iron Man, show you why he's invincible. Damn, homie, they ain't ready for this.
I know I can't curse, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Y'all on the guy like 3 more minutes and y'all can cut up the
Yeah.
Hello,
are you doing good, sir? Hold on, I need to cut you off. Okay. Sadat, you don't get to complain. At least you got a theme song you were promised. Anyway, continue.
I mean,
someone's better.
I mean, yeah.
Say something. I thought he was here. I don't even.
I knew we had reached that portion of the show.
Why would Jay Shotblast get a theme song?
Because I was told I was getting one.
Jay Shotblast theme song is literally 45% done. I'm just old, bro, and I have a lot of shit going on, and I got sick. And anyways, Lejeune, your thoughts when you saw that official announcement, not the Miller Killer, but the official announcement from Crystal Dynamics saying
this man was dancing. This man was getting sturdy on stream.
Yeah, he ended up in stream with a happy dance.
So I ain't gonna lie. When I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm gonna be honest. Look, this a thing though, bro. Like, come on, bro. Y'all, it was super obvious. Like, as soon as the roadmap got canceled, they couldn't promise on stuff. Then all they was presenting was just skins and skins and skins. I'm like, yeah, I see what's going on. Cause holy, they was pretty. I ain't gonna lie, they did snap on the skins at the end, but I mean it was too obvious. Yeah, it is what it is. Toughy.
You keep buying them skins though until March because they are not closing that store down.
Facts.
they don't even got the announcement in the news channel.
That's the next question actually. Do y'all think they would still have been selling and promoting them skins to the fullest without the Miller Killer?
Yep.
Starting with you. Damn.
100%.
They're doing
Yeah, sorry. Yes. They would. On God.
Johnny
They
Rock,
were-
what you
They
think?
were ready.
I think probably their master plan was if they could have sold them skins till September, to like the last day, they would have done that, because that, just trying to recoup, but was what it was.
That's that Tomb Raider fund, huh?
Right. 100%.
So Dr. Gamer, what you got?
So Miller told me they were planning on doing it on Tuesday. So they were going to at least try to get a couple extra days of that $74 MCU bundle to get some bread in before they announce the official end of the game. So we all know the vibes. They got. I don't know what that money's for, because someone said it might still be for like Square Enix. Like, this is some leftover Square Enix bread, because it's not going to embrace her. They don't need it for Tomb Raider. Amazon's funding Tomb Raider. They don't need any money for that. Amazon's got that. So I'm pretty sure like this is the last of the Square Enix. They're just like, all right, until y'all shut it down, we want that bread. We want that bread.
Damn. QKS Kitty.
Yeah, I think I don't really have an issue with them promoting that until the last minute, because it's basically it. They had to make the skins. They need to be paid for it in some way. Somewhere the money has to come from, and I think it's actually quite fair the way they do it. They announced early. If it's now it happened yesterday, if it would have been Tuesday, would still have been early enough for everyone who really wants to wait. Wait until March, get everything for free, or if you really want to give them a little bit more money, you still have until March to do that and still buy it.
Imagine.
Which I don't really have an issue with. I spent hundreds of hours in that game. Why not pay for it? Even now.
Just a tip for their service.
Alien Fire.
What can I say? I mean, it of course it does look a bit predatory, but okay. I mean, there's not gonna be any new content coming down the pipe, but they just have to maintain the servers and keep the game going. Like, September 30th is not going to be the real end. That's what people seem to think, that everything's going to close down after that. No. So whatever, like,
they still got probably through the first of 2024 before. I don't know if how long after that they got. I don't know.
Could be, yeah, but it's still like months away. So,
Jay Shockblast.
Yeah, I didn't even know that existed until I saw. Who did I see tweet it? I think I saw King Greek tweet it. And I was like, are you for real? That's actually a thing that came out literally yesterday. I mean, the audacity to even put that out when you knew you were sitting on, hey, we're going to be closing down everything on Tuesday, as Miller told us last night. Like, they're like less than a week away from shutting it down, and they're putting up $75 skin packs and stuff. I think that's probably the most shameful thing they did the entire time, if we're being real. And they just pumped out a few new skins this week too. So it's like, I kind of feel like once that's it's over. You have a responsibility to your community to be upfront about it and let them know, hey, this is for sale, but on this date it'll be free. Sadat brought up a great point on Twitter earlier about they should turn off the ability to buy these things. I don't know if that's I agree with it. I think that's the ethical thing to do, but also you could get away with having some kind of a pop-up display stating that listen, the game is shutting down. as of March 30th or March 31st?
31st.
That's when everything will do an update. Everything will be free after that. If you decide to spend money between now and then, that's up to you. If they did something that you had to acknowledge, because as Peter Roden said in chat, not everybody has social media. Not everybody follow, like,
Exactly.
we're
A lot
in
of
this.
people don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we're in this Avengers bubble. So like when something happens, we know,
Yeah.
and because of Miller, when something doesn't happen, we know, like, so there's not everybody is there, and we're actually probably, believe it or not, maybe even the minority when it comes to, the amount of people that passionately follow this thing every step of the way. There are just people that come home from work, turn the game on and play, and they don't care about anything else. So those are the people that, I think it affects the most. But let's be real. Nobody bought that $75 pack in that 24 hours anyway.
Somebody definitely did.
Somebody bought that pack.
Must have.
Somebody bought that pack.
I don't buy it because that's a lot of money. Like to just impulse buy.
I literally saw someone on Bob's channel say they spent $500 on credits to promote the game, bro. There's somebody who definitely bought that.
Yeah.
It was Avengers hater.
Yeah, I mean, definitely don't issue a charge. Don't be a moron and issue a chargeback, okay? But like, definitely reach out if you did. I do believe anything bought in the last week should be refunded. I think that's just, when Marvel Heroes shut down kind of suddenly, they went back 90 days. Xbox did anyway. I think PlayStation eventually went back 30 days. But
surprised they did that.
Yeah. So like and they did it without even asking for it. Like it's very rare that you get refunds on stuff like this because you're buying at your own risk. And let's be real, anybody that was still spending money on Avengers had to know this day could come at any moment, So I don't know. I've been talking a lot. Let Lejeune talk.
June, what you got for me? You think they was gonna still be promoting it? You in the Discord too, so you know.
He in the Discord, he don't know anything. They'll talk.
You just said it right there. I ain't gonna lie. I just say they just doing a little finesse. They just, just trying to finesse, with the little pack. But I don't know. At the end of the day, it's a business. They go finesse at the end of the day. They go do what they want just to make money. But I don't really got no opinion about it because my attention span wasn't really on skins anyway. So it is what it is. It is what it is.
In my opinion, the decision to deter from She-Hulk and go the Jane Foster route is what killed this game. Reason being, they were on the roll from Wakanda. The game was actually popping again. People were playing the raid, playing Spider-Man. And the lead in the She-Hulk would have actually been, I think, on fire. But I'm not trying to promote this person or hate on this person, but someone came in and made the decision that, no, we're going to use reused assets, not speak to them for 6 months, and put out a clone character that is exactly like Thor, except for we'll update them and turn them into a girl. I firmly believe that is what killed the game, because after that, it seems like the investors were like, y'all are lost. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all trying to save money, but it's not working. Y'all are putting out characters that literally people are playing for a week and not even coming back to the game. At least with Wakanda, with Spider-Man, people were wanting to level up, wanting to get through that elite raid. It lets you something else to do except for just one thing and one and done. So I'm gonna ask you this, Lejeune, start down on the bottom. Do you agree? Do you think that decision was a major factor in killing Marvel's Avengers?
I ain't gonna lie. When you really put it in perspective, low key, because they had the She-Hulk TV show, which would have been great promotion. I ain't gonna lie. especially like just people hating on the TV show. That hate brings a lot of eyes and attention. So if they just cross promoted, with She-Hulk and Avengers, I feel like they would have did a little something right there. Would have been in a. If she was good, then yeah, it would have been. Yeah, I think it would have been nice, but I think it did. I think it did.
J-Shock Blast, what you think?
From what it sounds like, from talking to Miller and from the fact that they had a lot of voice work done, I think it's definitely a disaster to not just stick it out and go the course and put her out, and if you're gonna pivot to Jane Foster, still do that. I mean, I know maybe they don't have enough people to work on two characters at once, but I mean, I think that tells you all you need to know if that's the case.
Right.
But like, to put in as much work as they did and then say no, it's more cost effective to pivot to Jane Foster, I don't buy it. I feel like it's definitely a bad sign when you do that much work. It wasn't just a bunch of notes on a piece of paper planning it out. It sounds like legitimately they had I don't remember her name. What was the voice actor's name?
Kritzia Bauhaus.
Yeah. They literally had her like do it all. You know what I mean? And to let that, like, I feel like that's probably a lot of your spending, right? Is getting a voice actor. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I think that's a shame. They should have just stuck with it, and they probably still could have put Jane Foster out in the same period of time.
Yeah, but that's the thing too. I completely agree with that. But I do think that the lead up to She-Hulk would have been it would have been, more on the lines of the lead up to Wakanda. You know what I mean? There was really no lead up to Jane Foster. It was like, okay, we're going to put Jane Foster out. Here she is. She's got a weird backstory to roll with it.
No, I'm sorry, but there was cross from you guys were talking
about lead up I'm saying lead up like they did for War for Wakanda. You're bringing in voice actors. You showing pieces of stuff. They didn't do none of that with Jane. It was like, here's Jane. Bye. Literally. That's what they did in comparison. I'm not hating on them. I'm just telling you what the facts of it was. And I think that really hurt them because it was 6 months after Wakanda that we got Jane, and there was nothing at all besides skins that was going on in between that. It's your turn though, so
I don't think that's what killed the game, but it certainly didn't help. I mean, the fact that she was such an obvious echo of Thor certainly didn't help. I mean, with Bucky, it was a bit different because he took from various heroes in the game, so it felt less like a copy. But yeah, but I think there's a ton of different factors that just made the game tank. But
I think that was.
I don't think Jane was the biggest factor.
I don't think Jane was a factor either. I think the fact that they went away from She-Hulk is the bad part.
I don't think so. No, I don't think She-Hulk would have been any better than Jane because she would have been an Echo too. Like
she may have been an Echo, but the thing about it is, at least she would have had lead up. See what I mean? There was with them pulling away from She-Hulk, that took the communication away, which is what killed the game.
There was no lead up for She-Hulk except for people who are close to the community and follow the game closely.
That's what I'm saying. There was nothing for 6 months.
Yeah, but
I'm saying if they would have dropped She-Hulk, they would have had a lead up to it. There's no way they're gonna come off of all of that promotion for War for Wakanda, then drop Spider-Man with the promotions they had for him, and then not do the same thing for She-Hulk. The reason why they didn't is because they changed management and somebody thought that it's not a good idea to do that, which obviously caused the game to do what it did, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. So, Chaos Kitty, do you agree, or what do you think?
The game was dead way before it even released. The biggest mistakes have been made in early design decisions for this game, to be honest. And there was no coming back from those. But what raised red flags for me for the first time before the game launched was hearing that they had a platform exclusive character. That was like, okay, this tells me exactly where they're going with it, where the publisher is going with it. It's just where the quick money is. You know, whoever pays gets what they want. Because this was not for the benefit of the game, because obviously they wanted a story-driven game with it, where each character had their own unique story, and with a platform exclusive character, you can't have that. You can't have that form of impact because it would be exclusive. You'd take away from everyone else. So immediately I knew they would shift away from anything they had planned just to cater for the quick buck. And then when it came out and I saw all the bugs, yeah, I've seen that before. A lot of comparisons to Anthem came up again, and in retrospect, yes, I can clearly see it. I could see them back then too, but to me, Avengers always had the stronger foundation with a phenomenal combat, in my opinion. Sadly, it was not enough. You know, they could not get the game to work properly. And that's what killed the game.
Okay. I could roll with that. Sit out of the game. What you got?
Doom, you are completely wrong.
Never wrong, but go ahead.
Kick him.
This game died the moment they announced that all DLCs will be free. There was no recovering from that. That was the 5-finger death touch. After that, we've just been waiting for the effects of it to reach the heart and for the game to finally collapse, and it did. in this year, it was inevitable at that point. The launch solidified it. By December, Square Enix had already given up on the game, pulled funding, moved people off the project. It was a wrap. Warfare Kinda was basically the peak of the game. They put everything into that update, and it got them a bunch of eyes, a bunch of new players for a week, and then everyone left. Momentum dead, and then it was all downhill after that. Like, I vividly remember the Spider-Man update because I was covering the whole time. It did not have good momentum. People saw that mini roadmap and were like, "Oh, this is going to be bad," and that pretty much confirmed it. People tuned in just because it was Spider-Man, but when they saw it was a janky sky swinging Spider-Man with no new missions, accompanied by a completely broken raid, everybody was just over it and looking forward to next year. She-Hulk being canceled behind the scenes had literally zero impact on the future of the game. If you remember, they did promote Jane. They announced her the first. Miller dragged the community along with this whole secret hero with mystery hunt. Then they revealed Jane officially the day after the Love and Thunder trailer, and then they promoted her up until her launch. It would have made a difference. They would have did the same thing with She-Hulk at that point.
But it wouldn't have been as the
writing was on the wall.
It's the 6-month silence that killed the game. Is what I'm trying to say.
The game was already dead.
Yeah.
The game was already dead.
Wasn't dead, man.
They were in the process.
Just literally coming off of Warfare Wakanda. The game was actually popping more than it ever was at that point. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about right now, bro?
Did you forget what happened?
I was there, dude. We just did the world's first raid together. The fucking game was on smash mode, and then until
everyone got their resources deleted and complained that the game the raid was unplayable. What do you mean it was popping?
The game was still popping, bro.
Warfare Con.
I forgot about that.
90% of the people.
I forgot about the fucking resources.
90%.
I forgot about that.
90% of the people they got from Warfare Con left the game.
You have PTSD.
Everyone got their resources taken. We were the only people who could play the raid. No one else could play it. And everyone else had their resources taken away.
Oh my God.
This game wasn't popping. No one
game was still popping at the time. No,
the game was
I remember
popping.
covering
Oh my
it.
God.
So
The game was popping for literally one day because everyone wanted to try Spider-Man, and then when they saw the update was trash, they left. Just like
no,
just like the game with War for
tripping,
Wakanda.
bro. Because people was, I mean, I remember the Black Ball video from Black Panther. Oh Lord, there's every time I do the combo finish, there's black balls dropping on my head. I remember all of that, bro.
I literally looked at the analytics.
Problem.
I literally looked at the analytics. When after War for Wakanda, all the bump they got from War for Wakanda was dead within a week. We saw it. We saw it in the Steam numbers
because IGN even had the slow swinging Spider-Man going on. And what's his name? The man who hate Avengers. What's his name? Evan or whatever. Evan with the Fiat.
Yes.
Him. He was like, oh yeah, look at this. He's Spider-Man.
Exactly.
He swing like
because it was all about Spider-Man.
Right.
For that day. When Spider-Man came out, everyone came in to watch Spider-Man, realized it was trash, and then left. They didn't care. That was it. For 6 months, and what difference would it have made? They were like, oh,
okay, so your answer is you don't agree. Cool, Johnny Roll.
you know, that 6 literally got sold. Their company was
that 6 month silence, bro.
Wow, got him.
Oh my God, why are you like this? What?
I'm like, you can yell all you want in the
literally got
bro. I can't hear you back there.
He never stopped talking.
I gotta say, I kind of agree with Chaos Kitty and Sadat. I do think that the death nails in the coffin were from way earlier. But to go with your theory, right? And everybody here knows the last thing I want to do is defend he who should not be named who sleeps with cat on face.
Oh my God.
That's uncalled for.
What I think probably happened is we know everything lagged behind with them, right? I think progress had been made on She-Hulk, right? Things had been paid for, and then that change in leadership happened. So they said, "Here, Catman, do the job, but here's half the money," right? And I think that they probably had to make a call to where they say, "Okay, if we can't finish She-Hulk, we've got to pivot and do something else." And I think that was like, well, if we can't finish that, then we have to just start scrabbling shit together and come up with Jane. And that's really kind of where I think it is. So
I have a question after Miss Spring gives her answer.
Is it my turn? Okay. I think I disagree with you a little bit, Doom, because I think I get what you're saying about the momentum with She-Hulk and everyone was getting excited and the synchronity, whatever, with the show. But I think it was a lot to do with like the pettiness towards a certain leaker that they stopped doing She-Hulk. Like, I think they kind of ruined it for themselves, trying to change and be like, no, you're wrong. You don't have anything right. Miller. Sorry, Miller. You're wrong. And they wanted to prove him wrong. And so they just they shot themselves in their own foot by doing that. Regardless, She-Hulk would have been a reskin. She probably would have been a complete echo of Hulk. It wouldn't have had any like cutscenes. It would have been all audio files anyway. So I do agree it was pretty much already dead. It's been dead for a while. War for Wakanda was great, but it's been dead it was immediately dead after War for Wakanda.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing that it literally crashed and burned after War for Wakanda, but I think a lot of people are missing what I'm saying. That 6 months of nothing, 6 months of silence is what I'm saying.
When they
game.
When they
canceled
the fucking roadmap, I was like, it's over. It was over. I was like, they don't care. They don't care because they're just lying. They're just telling lies, So.
All right. Babe, bro, welcome to the show, sir. Oh my God, it's about to get spicy.
Hi.
About to get spicy.
I ain't gonna lie,
I
wait.
commend Alien Fodder for wearing proper funeral attire. Thank you.
It's not really
All
funeral.
black, baby.
It's a
It's all
lumberjack
black.
outfit.
Yeah,
Like,
you're just wearing it, but it
I'm
looks all
channeling my
black.
Thor.
It's okay. We don't care for
I love that for you. We love lumberjack Thor.
I had to wear all black.
I'm in Thor's bedroom wearing
You're right.
this shirt. Thank you very
You're right.
much.
Your hair made it look all black. That's what.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Okay, babe, bro, you got a couple of questions to ask before we move to the next question. I mean, to answer before we move to the next question, and then Jay Shock Black, you can ask the question.
No, I think Jay Shock said it best when he tweeted this week. Like, this is like, it's like, oh my God, like, God forgive me.
I haven't asked you a question yet.
No, I'm talking about the game dying. Like, this whole thing. It's like that game was in hospice already.
But you gotta. Let me ask you the question because I don't want you to answer something we haven't got to yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you was about. I know you was about to go off. You in all black. You ready? I know. So hold on.
I'm ready for Babe, bro. I ain't lying.
Bro, that's why I'm trying to calm him down. He ready. You didn't had a couple of blunts. He just ate some Chinese food earlier. He ready.
He took a shot of Hennessy. He's ready.
Thoughts on the official, not the Miller Killer announcement, but the official when Crystal Dynamics got bullied into saying, yes, we are closing down on this date. What went through your head?
The Marvel Heroes. I went through this before. Like, I felt this before. Like, yeah, I've been saying this for the last couple of podcasts. Like, I felt this before. Marvel Heroes did the same thing. Here's everything for free. We're shutting down, though. Like, that's why if y'all read that fine print, let me tell you, if you read what's on that website, they said they cannot guarantee offline support after September 3rd. They didn't promise y'all that them servers are guaranteed to stay on after September 3rd. So it's literally from September 3rd on, you rolling dice, baby. Because if they decided to say on October 30th, we shutting down these servers, it's not in their promises. Now they want to keep their promises. So I'm not, I don't know. This game, I feel like if anything, it hurt the creators that covered it more than it helped it. I feel like everybody who covered it that's sitting there saying, oh my God, I have to thank it for including me and I met you in the community. Everybody here plays a Marvel game. We'd have met some way or some motherfucking how. Somebody would have ran. Listen, don't thank that game for meeting no motherfucking body. We would have met anyway. Cut it out. Cut the crap. Sweetie. I like to thank the game for giving me a platform. No, you would have played something and you would have been popping because you talented. That game scammed. Still got a $75 motherfucking ad on there for people to buy them MCUs because you trying to jerk me? I'm from Harlem, baby. You can't swindle me. Are you stupid? No, get out of here. Bye.
I can't.
You trying to sell ice to a penguin? Bye.
Babe, bro. Question number 2.
Before we do that, there's a part of me that wants to challenge him on the we would have met each other anyway. Whoa. I'm gonna give you credit. I
followed you since 2012. You can't say nothing. Right?
I wanted to challenge you on that, but I'm literally looking at 2 out of the 8 of you here have been in my chat for years, going back to Marvel Heroes and beyond. So maybe he's
you
right.
Can't say nothing, right? So
I wouldn't have bet Jay Shock last.
That's right.
You don't know what you would have met because y'all both covering Midnight Suns and y'all playing other stuff. Y'all would have met. Y'all would have crossed paths regardless.
I wouldn't have played Midnight Suns if it wasn't for Jay.
Bye. You would have covered something.
Literally,
cut it out.
I was covering Outriders in the beginning. We would have never met. I thought he was black. I thought he was black. That's how little I knew about Jay. I literally thought he was black. I had no idea who this was.
That game was not going to do nothing. It still doesn't do nothing for y'all. Please trust and believe. No.
I love Babe.
The decision to deter from She-Hulk and bring Jane Foster. I personally think that was one of the big nails in the coffin for the game, simply because of the 6-month silence. They didn't tell us anything right after War for Wakanda. We, got dropping black balls with Black Panther. We then lost all our resources. They had to refund us everything like that. And
I'm gonna be honest, they've been hated this game. This game never been on anybody's good side. Look in the press. It was released and they still were like, it was through the teeth of everybody. I don't know. Let's see what happens. And from there, it was downhill. War for Wakanda. There was something that was this game was lacking. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not a game developer. They don't pay me thousands every week. If they did, I would do a good job. But I'm not gonna sit here and say, but it was lacking like the fun, like, and to be quite honest, I don't want to come down because, like I said, there are people out there who play Among Us every day and love it. This is not about taking anybody's experience. It's about realizing that you're in the minority if you still find this game fun in 2023. I was playing Horizon Forbidden West and I saw the fireflies, like an actual bug in the flying, like this, zooming from the camera and coming back from the. This woman gets in the water, her hair gets wet, then dries up. Like, how could you tell me you got a problem with hair? Everybody got a bob. Like, what's evolution? We're getting the VR2 next month. Like, come on. Like, why y'all not? Maybe y'all should have stopped development. Everybody saying Suicide Squad need to thank Avengers. Cancel that. Because if you walk into a boiling hot pit, a motherfucking burning coal, and you burn yourself, and I learned from it, I don't got to thank you for that. I knew that spot was fire. I haven't failed. All of my Batman games were amazing. I'm doing a good job. Don't you dare compare Rocksteady to this trash, this tub of lard that we got for a live service. Y'all saying y'all don't remember the press release? We're going to be a game that conjoins multiple games in the Marvel Universe. Kind of like what Destiny 2 does with the planet. I was there to read the Avengers project. Don't play with me. And look what we got. And mind you, wasn't Alien Fodder in the last prediction of how long the game will last? Who voted for the last quarter? I'll wait.
The next question, boy, stop.
Oh,
the next question, not to you, to Spring Rose.
Disrespectful.
What did I do?
No, this is the next question because I'm not gonna let him just go off for 500 hours because he will. He'll sit in New York and go home. But the final patch to me is kind of scary because any bug that's in the game or that's brought back into the we skipped J Shot Glass. Go ahead, J Shot. I asked you a question.
I wanted to like bounce off of something that Johnny said, but 4 hours later, I forgot.
Okay.
And when did Doomkiller become like the Brian Wagner of leaders of this podcast? By the way,
don't do that.
Wait, say that again in English, motherfucker.
You abused Sadat the Gamer by kicking him when he made a good point, and then you just kicked me for the same reason.
I kicked you because you forgot. You don't forget on this podcast, sir.
I think
you hold that motherfucking thought.
Get your memory right.
You are.
Hold up.
Ain't nobody talking to you. Ain't nobody talking to you now.
Hold up. Let him cook.
I'm still talking to Jay. I'm still talking to Jay. Goddammit. But anyway, so you just called me B-Dub, bro? Like, hold the fuck up, homeboy. We're not gonna do that.
Oh no.
We ain't gonna do that shit here. You're not gonna compare me to no motherfucking body that lets cats shit on their chest. I'm good, sir. I'm good.
Oh my God.
I am
Don't
good.
Do that to Heathcliff. Cut it out.
But anyways, like I was saying, I was rudely interrupted. Like, damn. Do I come on the After Show podcast to interrupt y'all like this? I do not. I let y'all do your show.
You haven't accepted our invite yet. What do you mean?
The final patch, like I was saying, I want you all.
My ears. My ears.
It's scary to me. For real, the final patch is scary. Any bug that's in the game or that is brought back, because y'all know sometimes those patches bring back old bugs, it's literally gonna be in the game
permanently.
Yeah, like your thoughts on that, Spring Roll?
I can't wait.
Bro.
It's gonna be so stupid. Oh my God. You know, luckily I don't really play too much online, but so there's not too many bugs when you're playing solo, but oh my God, am I ready for the bugs that are going to be with us permanently so we can make fun of them together.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
I'm ready. I know it's going to happen.
Yes.
It's gonna happen. So that's all I have to say about that.
Got it rocking, bro. Bugs,
Man, them bugs are gonna be like herpes. That's something you're gonna carry for life, right?
On God.
But here's my thought. I think Baybro really hit onto something. And I was talking about this today, and I got some people nervous. But when we go back to talk about Marvel Heroes, right? When Marvel Heroes shut down, they said, we guarantee you are going to have servers into January of next year. 27 days later, they yanked them. 27 days later, they yanked them. Right? So, like, we have to hope that whatever that patch is, that they 100% patch it to where there are no servers necessary for authentication or anything, that the game is completely independent. If they screw that up, the game would just be done, and that's it.
And whoever bought that K Bishop skin with the doobie, with the rat, you're not going to be able to play this when you pull off the Ethernet.
Lejeune, what you thinking, bro? That final patch, bro, it's scary, dog. I mean, for those who still gonna play the game, you know what I mean? With the black balls from Black Panther might come back. You never know, dog. So,
bro, it's gonna be. I'm debating. I don't know if I might hop on it and just to test out, just to see Black Panther and see if he runs fast.
You trying to catch the black?
But you know, I don't know. I'm gonna see. I might watch, Sadat Product, streaming, something like that.
You know, Kaz gonna be on there too.
Oh yeah, Kaz. I'm gonna get on both of them, but it's gonna be spooky, bro. I would just be honest. Like you said, it every time they release a patch, it brings something back. So it's gonna be scary times. I ain't lying,
bro.
Well, it's already scary times because the game over, but. You know what I mean. It's in there forever.
It's in there. Like they said, don't call us, don't hit us up, don't text me, don't email me. I don't know you no more. So, QKS Kitty, that last patch. You muted like a motherfucker, Kitty.
Sorry. Someone had to do it. You know?
mean, it's a DSG show, of course.
I'm probably gonna play it, even though I don't expect much from it. Like any other patch I've gotten since Substation 0, I've waited for bug fixes. I never got them. Yeah, it would surprise me if they finally managed to get that health bar bug fixed with a final patch.
That would be a nice send-off.
Yo, what if the final patch actually fixes Black Widow's invisibility that's been broken since day one? That would be kind of funny. That would actually be hilarious.
Nah, that's impossible to fix.
Oh, damn.
I don't know. I think it's more likely they're hiding Order 66 in that shit.
Bro.
They could bring it, just nuke the whole game. Everything would go all to shit. That's what I think.
Alien Fire, that final patch. You play this game more than anybody I know, probably. So
yeah. So listen, I don't care whatever bugs comes back or like I mean, yeah, I've been playing it with bugs and all, and I still do, and it's like I gotten over this. It's like I don't know how to say this. It's not gonna keep me from playing the game and enjoying it. Like I remember getting so frustrated about bugs, and now I've accepted it, and I'm still having fun. Like that's the attitude to have. It's just like have fun, and just.
It's kind of hard when you're falling through floors and.
I've never had like really bad bugs, except maybe getting kicked out of the raids. So
your IP address never showed up.
Yeah, I didn't care about that. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm not a content creator, so what was
it didn't even matter to you, huh? That makes sense. Damn.
What was the big deal there? And
for real though, that was a seriously huge deal. I mean, for
content creators, yes, but for everyday players, it didn't make any difference, and nobody stole my IP address, and
I hear you.
So yeah, no,
You said fight through the
one bug I
bug.
would love to I would love to come back is like when you get like you can get like 6 players in the same.
Oh
in the
yeah,
same
that was a
game.
cool bug.
That
Definitely was a cool bug.
Yes.
So Dr. Gamer, sir, Mr. Durag Nation. Bug City for you, dog. When it goes down, when that September final patch comes, that scary patch, bro. What are you thinking is gonna go down as far as bugs is concerned?
Well, Doom Wagner HD. I think
Babe, bro.
Snapped.
I'm not
Reduced to
playing
atoms.
with y'all. Y'all is not gonna get no. I'm not CD. Y'all ain't gonna Miller bully me. I'm so sorry.
Reduced to atoms.
Y'all ain't gonna Miller bully me. It's not gonna happen. I apologize. It's not gonna happen. But not real talk.
I think obviously it's Crystal Dynamics, so there's a very high possibility of everything going to shit. But I'm pretty sure the final patch is March 31st. I think ironically it's going to be the most fun and most stable the game has ever been. Everyone's going to be having much more fun, even though there's no future, because they're going to have the traversal update. They're going to remove the time gating. Everybody's going to have all the cosmetics.
Has that been confirmed about the time gating?
That came from Miller, so we know.
Yeah, but
I mean, the same people that told Miller the shutdown announcement was happening and that they were going to gift everyone the cosmetics.
Also said that time gating was
told them that they're removing all time gating.
All right, yeah, if they do that, it's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it's going to be much. It's going to be much more fun.
Yeah,
and it did say on the website that even though the final patch is March 31st, they will be doing periodic bug fixing after that up until September 30th.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. After that, September 30th,
then you're on your own.
Then you're on your own. Like the language there, they said, oh yeah, you can play multiplayer, single player as long as possible. You know, but
that might be 2 days.
Heavy on the possible.
But after the 30th, we're not responsible and can't guarantee. So once that's over, then yeah. So you're really heavily relying on the stability of the patch 2.8 and the subsequent bug fixes up until September. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they cut the servers off. But even then, you'll still be able to play because they had the foresight to make this not online only. So you'll still be able to play regardless. Your experience just may may not be affected, but depending on how those servers check out. But you'll always be able to play the game. So that's at least something. That's better than nothing. But yeah, if there is something seriously wrong, then yeah, you're stuck with it after September.
That's one thing. If they do remove time gating, I don't care about any bugs because I'm gonna have so much fun. Like seriously,
I'm going with the game is going to. People are going to have more fun than they pretty much ever had on the game.
Yeah.
After 2.8, that's where I'm going.
So Johnny was right. After all of this time, they're going to finally unlock the damn fun as the game.
Yeah, unlock the fun for
Johnny. Well, at least you get to say you was right, bro. Oh, babe, bro, from New York with all black on in the middle of a funeral. Good sir, how you doing?
I don't care about no damn bugs. That game has been deleted from my console. It has never felt lighter, and I love it. With all due respect to everybody, I don't care about bugs because I'm a streamer. I care about bugs because I'm trying to enjoy the game. And when you've had filet mignon, like regular steak doesn't taste good. When you've had like top quality games from developers that are really, really doing. Hyrule complains about Destiny 2, but guess what? He's still playing that shit. Like there's a pull that this game lacked, and I'm sorry. shout out to all 212 of you that are going to continue to play after, March or September. I need people to understand that if you are 2 out of 10, if you are 1 out of 10, you are 3 out of 10, you are a part of a small group that is enjoying something that does not speak for the masses in the world. If you look in any tweet that says anything about Marvel's Avengers, that game has been dragged through the mud, tied to a back of a horse, and told to run and never stop. That's literally what I have yet to see any. Even War for Wakanda had like a sprinkle where people were trying to have like a sprinkle fix, but I'm not expecting that patch to do anything. And like I said, anyone who was around for the Marvel Hero days under Brian Wagner remembers that right before Marvel Heroes shut down, they said here, even the characters were free because you had to grind to unlock characters. The characters, everything, emotes, the buddies. Marvel Heroes had a system where you can have like a little teammate come out and help you fight. All of that was unlocked for everyone. Chaos Kitty's there. If she was around, if she remembers, she knows. They literally gave us everything for free and said, we're going to do our best to keep service alive, and did like that and cut. So if you enjoyed the game in its one-player state, now in 2023, after God of War Ragnarok, after Horizon Forbidden West, after Dead Space coming out this month, after, I don't know, Hogwarts, like, there's so much. Yeah, like, and to compare it to Suicide Squad, just because there's a battle pass, please, every game. What are we going to compare it to Fortnite too? They've been doing the battle pass thing. Overwatch did it too. So nah, I don't think this patch is going to do anything. I think that it's going to do what it should have done from launch. Had the game come out the way it does after the patch on March 30th, back in 2022, we'd be having a conversation. But now you sitting here, you charge people, took people all this money, was charging people to what? Last Thursday, and you want to sit here and tell people that everything that you just paid for, and but I'm talking about you're promoting skins. You're telling me to come by and spend money on something you're gonna give away for free in 2 months. You tried it, bitch. You really did. You special, bitch. There is a special place in hell for a motherfucker like you, and I ain't spending a penny. Okay? That catalog is getting nasty, and Forspoken is getting here Tuesday. Let it be trash. Guess what? It's not multiplayer. I don't have to worry about them promising me any type of DLC. Maybe that's what they should have did. Shut up and stop making all these promises and charge people. It gets you further that way.
J Shot Blast. Final patch. Like I said, it's gonna be scary, bro. What you expecting to happen, bro?
I mean, it'll come out. We'll get our stuff and just enjoy what time you got left. I don't have any like. I mean, I feel like the game mostly works now, and mostly works, but like, I don't know, man. I just feel like it'll come out. I'm kind of lost in a lot of the Marvel Heroes kind of comparisons because it's kind of different situations. Like Marvel Heroes fell apart because the CEO was gross and disgusting, and
now this one fell apart because the lead designer was gross and disgusting.
No,
now they could
this
both
game was
be
dead
gross
before
and
he
disgusting.
even joined. Like,
yeah, but
like
he helped expedite it according to that article.
I no, because like he came in and I think we actually got more time out of it because of him. And trust me, I have no reason to defend that man at all. I mean, like we were talking about last night, I have a sordid past with him. We had good times and then we had extremely bad times, and that's where we left it, is at bad times. Like I had to block him at one point, like, so for me to defend him in any way is obviously tough, but like I believe in being fair, you know what I mean? Like there's plenty of things you can be criticized for. I don't really think that like everybody, like I've seen a lot of blame for him with Marvel Heroes and with this. And yeah, he probably had some bad opinions and bad takes on the game and whatever. Like his contributions weren't necessarily the best, but I think we would have died a whole lot sooner if he hadn't done some of the things that he did. But as far as the final patch is concerned, I don't know, man. Like, it's gonna come out, and hopefully we get more time with it after than we did with Marvel Heroes, because like you guys know, that did end abruptly, and I don't know. We'll see. I think anybody that's playing it after that final patch kind of knows what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of can't have any other expectations other than this is it. We're on our own now. You know what I mean?
I blame Wagner.
And for the and I was about to say that, and for the record, I wasn't talking about his work. I was talking about what comes out of his mouth on that Twitter page.
Yeah.
His work is amazing. Nobody's trying to make. He does an amazing job at what he does. Maybe he needs to shut the fuck up, and his work will do good.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Brian Wagner in the pitch meeting with the Embracer Group trying to convince them to give them money? Come on, bro.
Let's get out of here.
That shit was a wrap, bro.
Like
ain't no way.
My pinched nerve. Let's get out of here. You people are getting on my nerves. Like, what is your problem?
Probably brought his cat with him to the meeting. Like, they were
I believe it.
what the fuck
Dr.
is that?
Claw. Dr. Claw, I believe it.
Well, the man of the hour has finally graced us with
Lord
his
Miller.
presence. Miller,
Hey.
aka Matrix Miller, is in the building, y'all.
What's up? I'm gonna remember to be very close to the microphone this time because I never do here, and I'm always too quiet when I watch it back. So what's up?
Oh, we just wilding right now. I'm fussing about Sadat. I'm fussing with Sadat about War for Wakanda and
they're busting each other's balls.
And then Jason tried to jump in and call me Brian Wagner, so he got kicked from the show.
Imagine if you just leaned into the joke for me,
I can't.
Instead
I can't
of being
do that.
so,
bro. No, I cannot. That's no. What if I called you Andrew Tate?
I would have found a way to lean into it because I barely know who that guy is.
That's somebody you don't want to be, bro.
I'm sure, but if it'll make the show funny, I'll go with it.
I can't. I don't give a, I can't. I can't do it.
Okay.
Nah, dude, we just having some fun tonight, Miller.
I
We're
won't
talking
make jokes
about.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I don't mind at all. I was gonna try and say like I don't announce things or something as like a bit. But
Miller, this is the perfect question for you though, because it kind of happened because of you. Your thoughts on the official announcement of Avengers Endgame.
Yeah, I did see them. I mean, I've told people that like, oh yeah, I saw that they like admitted privately that they like the announcement was pushed early because of my leak, but I mean it was still coming, you know what I mean? Like it was inevitable. I don't know, it's such a weird time. Does anybody else feel really weird? Like I don't know, it's like I just wake up feeling differently. It's like I'm missing a leg.
Yeah,
you know,
it means we don't really have this game to beat up on anymore. I mean, it was fun to beat up on Avengers. It was everybody's little, punching bag when you felt like it. It still was a fun game to play with your friends.
I had faith in the beginning. I really did.
Oh, we ain't talking about the beginning. We're talking about pretty much the last year of Avengers, to be honest with you.
We all gave up this last year.
Right, yeah.
We all knew it was dying, but we kind of all also felt like it was kind of always going to be there for us to make fun of.
You hang on for hope.
I'm going to just say this. How shitty is it that we will never play as Carol Danvers in Marvel's Avengers? And she was like literally the focal point of this fucking game for the end game. We will never play as her. Let's go ahead. Spring Rose.
I wanted Carol so bad. Like when I saw this game and I saw it and I played the demo. Roman, baby. Sorry, my son's singing. Oh my god, hold on.
Okay.
About to get you copyright claimed.
Oh gosh.
I know, right? I'm so sorry. No, I was oh my god, I was okay, Okay, skip me. I'll be back.
Okay. Johnny Rocker. I don't know if you were a Carol Marvel fan or Carol Marvel. We're gonna just call it that from now on, I guess. I don't know if you're a Captain Marvel fan or not, bro, but I actually really like Captain Marvel, and I thought she would have been excellent in this game. And we got the model of her in the room. You know, that's all Kamala really wanted to do was meet her Captain Marvel and yada yada. What do you think about us? No Kree invasion, no Captain Marvel, bro.
I mean, I think it sucks. I like Carol, and I'll be honest, man. They had me in that moment in the campaign. They were kind of floating in space, just like in, you know.
All right. When Thor came,
like come up, I was like, oh, here it is. And I was like,
hell yeah.
damn it. Like that had been my thought all the time. That Cap Marvel was going to show up and save the day. Personally, I think. And I'm probably going to make a couple people mad. I'm sorry, Alien Fodder, but I feel like instead of dicking around with two archers and clones, Carol should have been DLC number 1.
Yeah.
Should have been DLC number 1, and you use her to set up the Kree invasion instead of her being right at the end of it. And I think that may have given you a little bit more momentum and – like to me, it's like baseball. You don't lead off with your weakest hitters, right?
Right.
You need a home run out that gate. Like we've got Deadpool coming first in Midnight Suns, right? The character that is most likely to get folks talking. Like that should have been the play. But I'm sad. Sad we won't have her.
Alien Fire.
Oh, I'm gonna make some people hate me probably as well.
No.
I really would have loved to get the Kree invasion, but not for Captain Marvel because I don't care about her. For Ultron, I wanted to see Ultron so bad.
No Ultron either.
Yeah.
No Loki either.
I'm sorry, Suki,
Nope.
if you're watching. I'm really sorry, but I don't give a crap about Carol.
Suki is not okay.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Brand change right here. Saw it first.
I still love you. You know that.
I mean, be happy, honestly, that like you got the Captain Marvel design and like 2 outfits.
Yeah.
A lot of characters in that universe didn't even get that.
Oh wow. Babe bro, Captain Marvel, man.
It is very disappointing to not get her in the game. Like that's like them coming out with an X-Men game tomorrow and Cyclops or like a core character or a core team member doesn't make it into the game, which now who I think is really really bothered by the circumstance is the people that wanted to see Scarlet Witch, the people that wanted to see Captain Marvel, or the people that wanted to see Doctor Strange and should have in an Avengers game. So I don't it is upsetting that she didn't make it in the game. She's dope. I think she would have represented. There's a gap, about that in the game. You got the archers. You don't really have a strong female other than Jane. I think that Captain Marvel should have made it to the game.
Oh, so Widow is not a strong female?
I mean, to be fair, we don't have a strong male other than Thor.
Right. No, but you have Hulk.
Like a superpower. Like a superpower. I know what you mean. Like a super.
Okay. Yeah, but you got. Judging by that first video that Lejeune dropped with that 3 million damage, it looked powerful. So y'all got a couple men that's doing the damage. So I feel like she would have been perfect, like a powerhouse for the girls. Spring can agree with me on that.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, everything was a tease. I feel like everything was just like, oh, we're coming out with this. And then Zawavari's mentioning Brother Voodoo and all these other characters that people want in, and you're just like teasing them, and nothing ever came. A shutdown is coming.
Well, I mean, it's like with the sports analogy. It's like if we go back to 90s Bulls and it's game 7 of the playoffs, like we got 10 seconds left. Mm-hmm. Let's give the ball to BJ Armstrong.
But why not play with the leaker? Like everybody, even Shinra is getting his life with Fortnite right now. Like you're being a prick towards your leaker, the one who's keeping your game alive because of buzz.
It was the pettiness for me.
Y'all trying it. Y'all are really being petty, and y'all are doing this out of spite to the only person that's keeping buzz around your game. Hate or love it. You know how many people sitting there? Yo, I'm in a Facebook group where somebody put Miller's post in the Facebook group, and y'all have to see how funny it was. Because there was a guy in there arguing with everybody. Oh, how do we know? He's just predicting. He don't beat. A couple minutes later, when they posted the official one, I was like, here, hold this out. Like, hold this.
Hold my beer.
Because you're trying to question his credibility. Everything that's coming out of his mouth has been accurate. So why wouldn't I play nice with this person? And they're the ones keeping because can y'all literally, the next question should be, can y'all imagine Avengers coming out and there be no Miller? We would have dropped this game a long time ago. Like,
for sure.
And y'all are not playing nice with him. Oh, you thought we was gonna drop this character? Well, no. We're coming out with Jane Foster. The movie didn't even do good, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? Yo, when somebody, I forgot, I think it was Brock that told me that they responded to him and said, well, why do we need an emote wheel? No. And then Gotham Knights goes like this here. Like, what is going on? And y'all are defending somebody up there, somebody in higher ups who had judgment over what fun is, should not have been in charge of that game. And Carol Danvers not coming to an Avengers game or Wanda Maximoff. You played yourself. I'm sorry.
Set out the gamer. No Carol Danvers. No Kree invasion.
I think the Kree invasion part is the most sad. Like I was looking forward to. I mean, I got to play Carol in Midnight Suns. She's amazing. She's one of my favorite characters there. Mm-hmm. So it made me playing that made me think, oh yeah, it would have been nice to experience Carol. But then I remembered she'd probably have like 70% recycled moves, so probably wouldn't have been as fun.
Iron Man clone, she would have been.
She would have had a unibeam repulsors. So she probably would have gave her a God Blast. So I was. It would have been the same, but I kind of just wanted the closure. It would have been nice to see enemy faction other than AIM. You know, if they had managed to pull it off. You know, I joked that the final boss of the Kree invasion, it would be Monica in a Kree exosuit, but I want.
Oh my god!
I at least wanted some kind of closure.
Monica with a blue face.
No.
Some kind of closure, and if Captain Marvel came along with that, or War Machine, that would have been nice. That's me upset because it feels kind of shitty that this is going to end on Cloning Labs.
Which is supposed to be the first mission they ever. Man,
it's just sad, and then when find out from Miller that. Had this game lasted past Carol, we could have gotten potentially Scarlet Witch. It was just like remind me all over again of how much wasted potential this was, all because Square Enix is a terrible publisher.
Legion, what we got as far as no Kree invasion, no Carol Danvers, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. I think like a Kree invasion raid would have been fire. To be honest, if we got to fight the Kree Century,
exactly. Oh my god,
that would have been fire. I ain't gonna lie. And we got like a cinematic for beating it or something like that. I ain't gonna lie. That would have been fire. But it is,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. So I can't sit and just fantasize because I know it ain't gonna go nowhere.
That too many times on this show, yo. Like,
yeah.
Q Chaos Kitty, what you got? No Kree invasion, no Carol Danvers.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I got Carol, mostly Iron Man. I got the Kree raid. I got to fight the Kree Sentry in the raid with the giant claw who shoots laser balls. It's basically what I got already. It's just imagine it a little bit reskinned and you can experience it full force. So, but yeah,
obviously just change the tint on your TV to make everything blue, and there you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Obviously, it's a little bit sad because I am a person who does like closure. I can't stand it when TV series end on a cliffhanger and the story is incomplete. And Avengers will forever be incomplete to me when it comes to that.
Not just to you, honey. Not just to you.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's also good that it's officially over now, and we can all look forward and wait for another game that attempts the same in the Marvel universe, like 6-7 years down the road.
I'm old, Kitty. I ain't got that. Look, I don't know how much more gaming I got. I be getting cramps in my hands.
I'm 2 years younger than you. I still got that time.
Oh, okay. All right, then. If you got it, I'm going to make it with you. Jay Shock Blast, no Kree Invasion, no Carol Danvers. Do you even care?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Carol would have been a character that I would have necessarily had it like high on my list of characters I wanted, but like for the story we played and for her to have been so mentioned, it is a shame that we never got there. And like Sadat said, I kind of would have liked, that change of direction for something a little bit different. But it's just unfortunate. I'm kind of shocked that nothing ever came of it, because usually when something that important is, part of the story, you've already got people on the team working on it a little bit. So I think that's just really Marvel's Avengers in a nutshell. Like they put the game out, and like what else did they have that they were working on? Like that all just never really happened after Wakanda. There are a lot of characters we all would have loved, and I think Carol would have been cool. I don't know, it
just seems like she fits this universe too well to not be in it. You know what I mean? Like they already introduced the cosmic effect and everything. Like, bring her ass in here, man.
Yeah, I really agree. Like I do agree. Like not my favorite character, especially how brutal she was in Civil War. Like she was awful. And I kind of still have that stuck in my head. When I think of her, I think of just how terrible they made her right around when her movie came out. I don't know. There's definitely a lot of things that I would have liked to have seen, but they set up that Kree invasion, and like to not have any form of a payoff just speaks volumes to the game in general, I guess.
Mr. Miller, one more question before I want you to answer that one. The final patch, we all think it's going to be scary because of the bugs that won't be able to be fixed. Every time they get a patch, it brings bugs. Sometimes it brings old bugs.
Well, that's why they've got that period sort of like between March and September to resolve anything extremely bad that pops up.
Oh, so we're not actually getting another patch on the 30th? It's just the support stops then?
No, like my point, like you'll get 2.8 on March 30th or whatever, but you'll probably get like a 2.8.1 or 2.8.2 just between March and September that resolves any big bugs that crop up as a result of 2.8, because 2.8 is a pretty big systemic change. Like there's a lot of opportunities for issues. So yeah, you'll have those 6 months to
all right. So we don't have to worry about the black balls from Black
I think if anything that terrible pops up, I think they'll get that sorted out by September 30th.
Okay.
But all right. Are we going to be in this perfect state? Of course. We never have been. We never will be.
Of course not.
Never.
No Kree invasion, no Carol Danvers, bro. How does that affect Mr. Miller, if it affects him at all?
I mean, every former developer that I spoke to was shocked to hear that they wouldn't at least get there. That was always like the goal, that was always the finish line, always. And I mean, there could be stuff after that, but it was such an obvious step. Everything was leading to that. It's extremely disappointing. I think it just goes to show how much hope there was still, that they were still playing for next year every step. You know what I mean? Like there was it reminds me so much of, I don't know if this is going to sound like a big tangent, but like Alita Battle Angel, you know what I mean? Where it's like the whole movie is like the setup for the sequel, and it's like, aren't you hyped for the sequel? And it's like, well, too fucking bad, it's not happening. You know what I mean? Like so it's like you kind of have to like it's a really risky move to play for the next hand, because that next hand might not come. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to show your cards, show what you have to offer, because you that second chance, you know, doesn't necessarily come. Here we are. I don't know. It's sad, but like I said, though, it's good that we at least got to see Carol, because again, like there's so many heroes they've talked about in this universe that you'll never get to see.
Never even get to,
and
yeah.
Like and Captain Marvel fans are upset they don't get to play Captain Marvel in this game, but there are like Kate Bishop fans and Hawkeye fans that are like, this is a real moment for me, and like I got something really special here, and I'm happy for them, you know. I wish Quake fans had their moment, but no.
Or the War Machine fans, man, them boys loud, you know. Oh, dude, that is crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to do this like this. I'm going to retire my eye patch. Nick Fury no more. I am not him. Goodbye, Nick Fury. It was awesome being an Avenger, but the game is dead.
He don't die with that game, please.
That Nick Fury of me being Nick Fury is dead. I'm so sorry. At this point, I would like everybody to say like a eulogy for Marvel's Avengers. That's what we're doing right now. And we're gonna start with you, Miss Springroad.
Good riddance.
Damn! Johnny Rocket.
I'm sad, but I'm done. That's it. I'm sad, but whatever.
I'm going to use this to shamelessly promote that we talked about. We're going to do a special funeral podcast, if you will, on the 30th, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm writing a song that is going to be my eulogy to Avengers. And it's going to be the first public broadcast ever of a Johnny Rocker new metal song.
I'm so with it. I can't wait, bro.
I'm kicking it out to them. Right. But I kind of feel like we're all like that meme of the dude like giving the deuces on the grave right now. I feel like that's kind of all of us. But
Alien Fire, you have anything you want to say about our beloved Avengers?
No. Everybody's turning it into a joke right now, and
she's like, no, this is my big. Be for real. No, seriously, be for real. Say what you got to say.
I'm going to do it on Twitter or whatever, but no. Like, no.
Say what you got to say, Alien. It's okay. We love you, and we love this game.
We love the game. We're sad too.
We're sad.
Oh, really? You guys, you
I am sad.
Laughing your ass off.
I'm laughing my ass off.
What can I do? What can we do? There's nothing we can do about it.
No. I'm not doing this. Next.
Oh, babe, bro. You want to say some good things about the Avengers?
This has nothing to do with what she just said, but I'm not sad. Like I feel like I've had somebody living in my house that says that they're gonna get a job and help me with rent, but they don't. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like I was poor, and this in my defense, I've spent more than $400 on content in that game.
Mm-hmm.
So I want somebody to find the bitch that's going to give birth to the motherfucker that's going to stop me from saying something about it. Because what's happening is I'm putting money into you. This is what people fail to realize. The consumer...
say something good about the game, bro.
I don't feel that nothing good came out of it.
Okay, I feel you, though. Like...
Sorry, and it's not... I'm sorry. I got too many other titles that I played to say that this game was groundbreaking. It wasn't.
You want to eulogize this game, good sir? Mr. Sadat, the game gamer?
Sure. Marvel's Avengers. It existed. And
That's
then it
my
didn't.
favorite haiku.
It rose, and then it fell. It didn't rise that high, but we tried to ride it. It picked us up and took our money.
Oh, it sure did. Sure did. Heavy on the money.
It made us happy and pissed us the fuck off. It brought out the best of us. It exposed the worst of us.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It created friends when there were none.
And it created enemies.
Enemies became family. Family became enemies. It was truly the weirdest time of our lives, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Well said.
LeJune, go ahead and eulogize our lovely Marvel's Avengers game, my friend.
I'm gonna lie. We just talking like our good moments for the game type shit, you know?
Yeah, brother, a eulogy. You don't want to bash it on a eulogy.
Oh, I didn't know that that's what that meant. Oh,
well. I'm like,
yeah. All right.
I don't have nothing good to say.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I can say some good things about the game.
Yes, thank you.
The combat is just top tier, and I like
for sure.
Me as a player that I like to Hulk is my that's one of my favorite Marvel characters. I like playing with. It's like a total of like 3 Hulk games, I think. I think that's out, and I mean Ultimate Destruction was up there, but when Avengers came out. And I got to play with. I'm like, this is tough. And I ain't gonna lie, that got me hooked. So the combat is up there. I could say the community. That's another thing. I've liked the friendships. I like the friendships I got from it, and just the opportunities and stuff. But I have to say, if we went for Avengers, let's be real. Will we be here right now? So. I have to say, the game it had some good, but it has some bad. I ain't gonna lie, but I have to say, I'm glad for it. I'm glad it came out. It's not what we wanted, but I'm glad it was made.
Say that.
So I can say that.
Cute Chaos Kitty, would you like to eulogize Avengers, please, man?
No, I'm not doing eulogies. I'm sorry.
You don't have nothing good to say about a game you played for 2 years.
I have lots of good things to say, but I'm not
say some good things then. No? Okay. All righty then. J Shock Blast, eulogize this for me, please, sir.
Only eulogy I've ever written was for my father, so I prefer not to call this a eulogy, but if we're gonna
say some good things about the game, J Shock Blast.
Listen, it goes without saying that it's a very special game to me. Mm-hmm. I think I feel like everybody here at our core loved the game. You know what I mean? Like, and we wanted to love the game. We gave it everything we had. And the ball didn't bounce our way. It was frustrating at times to see it go the way it did. And I've always said that we're gonna miss it when it's gone. And unfortunately, we're gonna find out sooner than we want. That's it.
Anything you want to say nice about this game that you literally kept alive for the last 3 years, Mr. Miller, good sir?
I wish things had been different. On like a million different ways. You know what I mean? And it's not even a matter of like, I wish I could turn back time and do things differently. I felt like, I don't know. I felt like, even though this feels sudden, it was like when you get in an accident, it's kind of in slow motion. You know what I mean? Like I can remember every patch. I can remember all of it. Like so many moments. Down to like being in that like community Discord and stuff, like back in beta, Like this has been the last 3 years of my life, and I love it. And it I don't know. It's life, you know what I mean? It's imperfect, and it's amazing, and it sucks, and you hate it, and then it's over. And I'll miss it.
That was nice, Mills. For me, Avengers was a game that literally brought me back to YouTube, watching content creators like Crazed Gaming, Lejeune, finding J
Super
Shot
Rebel.
Blast, Super Rebel. Shout out Super Rebel. Y'all call it, man.
Oh my God, I forgot about him.
Man, that get money, man. You heard me?
I love
Get all
that
that
guy.
BS.
Shout out
But-
Super Rebel.
For real. And it literally, the game, this community is amazing. I mean, I met a lot of different people from different walks of life, man. And that actually changed me as a person. Because I mean, like the especially the love I get from the LGBTQ community. Y'all folks, I love y'all to death. Y'all some cool people, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for helping me, teaching me things that I didn't know, you know what I mean? And helping me be a lot more accepting. So thank y'all for that. People like J Shot Blast and Miller and Q Chaos Kitty, you know what I'm saying? Like especially with J Shot Blast, this man got like 300-some thousand subscribers. You dig? That's crazy for somebody like with that amount of subscribers to be on the show like this. In other communities, the big dogs they don't roll with the medium and the small dogs. You know what I mean? So big shout out to people like Miller with all of his. This man has people like magazine people literally in his DMs, you dig? But he's on a show like this, you dig? So big props to y'all.
I wouldn't be anywhere else, Doom. Come on.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I'm no different than any of you. All right,
Bro, I'm just saying, in other communities, is the big wigs do not rock with the.
Well, let's say this: other communities don't have a Doom there pulling off a show like this where everybody feels welcome.
Exactly. Jay's just a normal guy. His butler puts his pants on one leg at a time.
I wish.
Okay, well, we know you got a butler with the 2-leg pants kind of going on. So okay, Jay, okay. But nah, I love the game for what it was. I mean, I have literally more hours in this game than any other game that I've ever played, except for maybe Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like literally. And that's because when you get on Fortnite, you just don't get off of that shit. But this game has been amazing for me. I've literally got to interview developers. I've got to interview, people with like 1 million subscribers. I've got to interview voice actors. I interviewed fucking Spider-Man. Like what? You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't have been able to do all of that. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't have been able to do all of that without this game, but this game did give me an avenue to do that because I wasn't doing that in Call of Duty when I covered Call of Duty 10 years ago. This game brought me back to YouTube, and this community has been fucking amazing. Like y'all some crazy people, dude. Y'all got some stalkers, y'all got some weirdos, but for the most part, y'all some cool dogs. Like this community, they call it Avengers community toxic, but toxic people don't support every damn body on the damn panel. You know what I mean? They don't do that kind of stuff. Like they don't come up with events and everybody in the community show up, or you at least like, yo, I can't stay, but I'm here. Toxic people don't do that shit. So fuck the people who call y'all toxic. Y'all some for real G's to me, and I got mad love for y'all. The subscribers, I mean, with Marvel's Avengers, when I started this channel, or not this channel, doing YouTube with Marvel's Avengers, I had to think about 1,900 subscribers left over from my Call of Duty days. My channel was dead for 10 years. I'm at like 5,000 subscribers right now, all people from the Avengers community. You know what I mean? I'm trying to branch out now and do a little bit more, but that's Avengers, bro. Like, I got to get a game. It's props. The developers that came on the show were cool, except for one. I didn't really like one, but I'm not about to diss the man. It's cool. I appreciate him still coming on. Fuck FK for trying to deter that. Fuck you, boy. But everybody else is cool. You're cool. You're cool. Alien, you're cool. You want to say something nice about the game now, Alien? Please.
We all love the game. We're just
I love
burned.
it. I'm gonna miss it.
Let's be clear. I'm only said that I didn't like it.
I'm
because
gonna say more when I'm gonna post like my
okay.
all my thoughts on
best.
Twitter. But
Gotcha.
yeah, I mean, you guys know that already. I'm gonna miss Hawkeye. I'm gonna miss Hawkeye like fucking crazy.
You're gonna miss chilling in
I'm
Thor's
gonna miss
room.
them all.
Yes, and yeah, exactly. I'm gonna miss Thor's room.
I would say I'm not. I don't think that the game didn't do anything. I just feel like I'm mad at the potential it could. You know, like when you're disappointed in something.
Yeah.
You
That's
wish it
the
reached
way
its
that I feel.
potential.
Like I looked at the game every time a skin came out. I'm like, you're so fucking beautiful. Like, why can't you just be fun? Like, it was not something that was, oh, this is just horrendous. It's more like, oh my god, you have so much in there that you can. Like, oh my god, why doesn't somebody just say, here's $1 billion, get a new engine? Like, I don't know.
I don't understand the money thing with this game. Like this, when they realized that the engine that they were working on wasn't going to work out for multiplayer, I'd have been like, yo, we got to start over and go get on Unreal Engine. Because that would have literally changed everything.
Or do like a bunch of these other one-player games that are coming out with a separate multiplayer client. Horizon Zero Dawn is coming out with a multiplayer game. Last of Us is coming out with a multiplayer game. I think the fact that they had both
Uncharted's
together.
been doing it for a long time. Like they did
Exactly. I remember they had one too. So if they have to even separate it and do Marvel's Avengers Online and separate it from your one-player story, they could have did that as well. GTA did it as well. So I don't know. When I look at it, I'm like, damn. And then the way I feel about it is like every other game looked at that game and said, this is what not to do, what not to do, what not to do. That's what I think.
Speaking of other games learning from Avengers, let's get on this Suicide Squad shit. Woo!
Finally,
Mr. Miller, tell me you got some good news for us, like you did with Avengers with Suicide Squad, because I want to know.
Okay, I don't, but like, hear me out. I'm like, I think I'm gonna get into it. I think because here's like, I've been into Marvel my whole life. I've taken a big break from DC for a long time. Like I kind of keep up with it, but that was never like my fandom. You know what I mean? And it's been a long time for me, but I'm gonna pick up the Arkham games. I think I'm gonna get in. I think I'm gonna get in because honestly, it seems like there's a lot of momentum from this community pushing in that direction, anyways. And it just seems like a natural fit. It looks great. Like, what's not to be excited about? I'm hopeful.
Let's go. All right, let's get this popping. From the leak that we saw, what was that? Monday? Tuesday. Golly, this was a crazy week. The leak that dropped on Tuesday, which I can't show because even though IGN can do a whole video on it, they will tax my ass real quick over there at WB, so we're not going that route. But from the image we saw, what did you guys think? Just like, you know what? We'll do this. Fire or trash. The image and everything that comes along with it. Spring Rose.
Oh, I can't say mid, can I?
No.
Trash, I guess. I don't know. I have to see more. So for now, it's trash, but I'm sure my mind will change.
Okay. Johnny Rocker.
Thermonuclear rage and fire, baby. I'm excited.
Alien is going for a second. Babe, bro, fire or trash?
Scorching, like the sun.
Is it fire or trash, boy?
Fire is burning.
So now the game of fire or trash, sir?
I don't know. Loadouts, crossplay, 4-player, actual interesting villains. How about fire?
Yeah.
Joe, what you got for me, Go? What you got, Go?
I'm going to be out of the box, but I'm going to follow the internet. And since it has a battle pass, it's going to be trash.
He's being sarcastic. He has been.
He's just excited for Avengers 2, y'all. That's all.
This man literally plays Destiny. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh,
And he'll go that Fortnite on the slip. So don't even play.
I think I've tuned into a Call of Duty stream or two.
A very toxic Call of Duty streamer.
Very toxic Call of Duty streamer.
Got him.
I don't want to get dip into that, but it's fire. It's fire. It's fire.
QCast Kitty.
Just judging off of that screenshot, I have to say trash.
Okay, you don't like shit. But anyway, Jay Shockblast, fire your trash, good sir.
No, we're gonna be leading with the left leg tomorrow. Okay.
He must be talking to Jeffrey, the butler.
Anyway, what was the question? Fire.
Okay. Miller.
Hashtag sponsorship.
Fire and trash. Like, okay, like there are elements of it where I'm like, this is just more like busy work bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But then there are elements of it that I'm like, fire, like the crossplay. Like it seems like they're really forward thinking in a lot of ways. But you know, it's a little bit of both. I have to see more.
Yeah. On the crossplay part, there was no thing such as that indicated that game has crossplay. By the way,
Yeah, there was.
Yes, it does.
Extra Xbox logo.
Yeah. Where there was a kind of computer thing because they were all bots, bot characters, and the only human player was on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
I actually
kind of
agree with that.
That was just the logo.
To me, you would not put a PSP or PS logo on the game when it's just all PS players. There's no reason.
That would be bizarre.
That's every UI that has crossplay shows those insignias or whatnot or logos. So there's no reason for you to put a
little Xbox.
I mean, to be fair, like if they haven't announced it, you know, they haven't worked out all of the necessary parties and gotten them in order yet, and Sony could still be a problem, and it might never see the light of day with crossplay. But it does seem like they're preparing for that.
Just for that.
Wasn't there the Avengers test client that actually did support crossplay?
Never.
Yes,
that game never did that. No.
Avengers
crossplay.
No, but the internal dev client that had crossplay.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I got a serious question for y'all about this Suicide Squad game. With the death of poor little Avengers, as much as we love the game, it's gone. Will this replace Avengers? I mean, it's 4-player with hopefully crossplay. You know, ganging up on your teams, PvE, superheroes, villains / anti-heroes. Will this replace Avengers? Starting with you, Spring Rose.
Well, sorry. Say it again.
Will this replace Avengers, Johnny?
I called it. I was like,
called her sleeping. Called her sleeping.
He did. I was like not paying attention.
Will this replace Avengers for you? 4 players, PvP, hopefully PvP, not PvP, but crossplay, superheroes / anti-heroes. It's a, you know, seems like a fun type of game. To me, it looks like a cross between Destiny and what's that game you play, babe, bro? The other shooting game you play.
Rogue Company?
No, not Rogue Company. The other one. Overwatch. That's what it kind of looks like to me. So you think this is going to be able to replace Avengers for you, Spring Rose?
You know, I don't know if anything's going to really replace Avengers for me because obviously, like, I really love Marvel. I like DC, but I'm not, you know, I'm not like a super DC fan. But if it has crossplay, it has the anti-heroes. I think that I could get into it with my friends, and I would be a lot happier than I was with Avengers. Like, I loved Avengers, like, don't get me wrong, loved it. Just sucked that I couldn't crossplay with my friends. So yeah, if it has crossplay, I think I'll be good. I think I'll be happy.
Okay, Johnny Rocker, you think you found a replacement for Avengers, sir?
I agree that I think for the diehard Marvel fan, it won't. But I think for the general gaming space that this community occupies. A crossplay games is a service, superhero centric thing. Like I said, crossplay trumps anything that Avengers ever did. Right. So for communities, for content creators looking to play together, I think it'll be big. I also too want to correct something. I got to defend my buddy Jay. We all know that Jay really doesn't have a butler, but real quick, he'll break out a picture from his phone where he was at a convention and met the guy who invented pants. He'll show us that real fast. But
he probably really does have that for real, like in his phone right now.
Sorry, I had to. Look, here it comes.
Jay Shock Blast. Will this replace Avengers for you, good sir?
Here I am on the NASDAQ board in Times Square, New York City.
That's right.
That's what you were looking for, right?
Well done, sir. Well done.
Listen, I don't know. I think I don't really look at games that way. Nothing has ever replaced anything for me. It's just next game up. You know what I mean? Like very few games did what Avengers did in my life, if you will. You know, not to make it sound like too dramatic, but like it's going to be tough to say that's what's going to happen. Every experience is different. You know, my Marvel Heroes experience was different. My Lego gaming experience is different. So like, I can only hope that I can play that game and enjoy it the way that I did Avengers. But if I don't, there's going to be another game that eventually fills in. You know what I mean? Like I understand the question, but like it's weird because I'm not looking for it to be Avengers. I just want it to be Suicide Squad, you know? And whatever comes of it, you know, it might be a game that we play once and we're like, you know what I mean? So we'll see. But I trust Rocksteady, and I think it'll be. I think
the early access gonna let you know, bro. You good? You good?
I will say that when we were on the bus going to dinner in Montreal, we were actively campaigning for that next Rocksteady trip. You know what I mean?
Oh my god!
Take me with you.
Can I come?
Listen, those two might go. I don't know if I will. We'll see.
Babe, bro, you found your Avengers replacement in Suicide Squad, you think, sir?
No, I agree with what Jay just said, basically. I have, and this is why I also have a gripe with people saying, why are you so hard on Avengers? I take every game for what it is. Like, I take every game as its own entity, as its own, you know, I don't compare Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 to Ultimate Alliance 3. I took that as, and then I was passionate because I waited, like 8 years, I think they were in development.
Boy, why is we talking about 8 years ago, babe, bro? I asked you if it's going to replace.
No, I don't care. Nothing's going to replace Avengers because nothing is similar to me.
Gotcha.
I don't.
That's what I was trying to. I was trying to bring out the similarities.
No, like I agreed with Jay with what he said. Like every game, I'm not gonna replace. I'm still gonna get on Fortnite and Night with Spring. I'm still gonna play Horizon Forbidden West when I feel like it. I'm still jumping on God of War Ragnarok to find tier. It's not gonna replace nothing for me. I play too many games. I'm gonna play Disney Dreamlight Valley and swim with Ariel and do something. Like, ain't nobody about to pour my soul into this one game. It's my life.
Avengers wasn't your life, but I saw the video of you deleting the game. So I'm wondering if this can pick up that slack because you had a lot of hours in Avengers. You know what I mean?
There's so much Doom. There's so many things we're gonna play this year that's coming out this year, other than Suicide Squad. Even there's so much stuff. That we about to like in so many movies that are coming out every month. Avengers was a fart like this, a queef in the situation.
Maybe I need to rephrase this question. You know what? I'm not going
to. Nothing is gonna. Nothing is gonna
actually the question is Suicide Squad going to replace Avengers for you?
It's gonna surpass Avengers for me.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure they were watching and taking notes like this, like a little.
That's why I said, Lejeune, what you think about the Suicide Squad, bro? I got a good question for you, so we could switch it up a little bit without everybody jumping down my damn throat. I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers right now. Anyway, stream wise, will this be a nice feeling for Avengers since you won't really be playing Avengers anymore?
Why are you asking those really good questions? I'm offended.
Let me see.
It's the same damn questions.
It depends. Like
Roland.
it really depends. If it got some replayability, then of course. Like
it's got a battle pass, bruh.
I mean, that's true, but
I mean, that's telling you off top that you're about to be. It's not at face value. You're not getting everything off top at face value. It's got some
true.
stuff
Like
to it.
then again, like I mean, from the screenshot, it did show modes. So I mean, they, you know, you never know what they can add into it. So I would probably say, I would probably say
yeah. Okay,
that could, you know, have some value streaming wise, you know. So yeah.
QCast Kitty, streaming wise, J Shock Blast. Do you think this could possibly fill in the role of you streaming Avengers, you know, with Suicide Squad?
Probably not, because it's DC.
You don't like
starters,
DC?
And it's villains.
Yeah,
and it's
so
not very
salty.
likable characters.
Thank
what
you.
What I've seen so far also is like, I get that, like in a shit ton of other games already. So why spend money in a new one? You know.
Wow.
I'd have to see more. So.
Damn. Okay, this is getting crazy. Dr. Gamer, good sir. Replacement stream wise, coverage wise, you think you found something that you can get into?
Maybe. So obviously it's not going to be 1-to-1. Marvel is a much bigger IP, and the characters that you'll be playing as a lot less popular than pretty much any of the characters in Avengers. But as a content creator, I've been strategically looking at games for over the last year, looking at 2023 as games that could potentially fill the Avengers void, which is like a superhero game that has multiplayer that has enough replayability that I can make content out of each week. And I clocked Suicide Squad pretty early when I heard the rumor that it was going to be live service, which I heard like a year ago. And seeing the battle pass, that made me think that, okay, if they execute it properly, then it may not have the upside of it doesn't have the upside of Avengers, like the potential, but it could very well be the replacement as a game that I can stream every week, make build videos for. It just will completely depend on the execution. Will it have loadouts? Will it have a deep gear system? You know, will it come with a lot of content? How fast is that content going to come? Will it be crossplay? If it delivers all of that, then I think that the game will build on that momentum because of Rocksteady's reputation, and more and more people will come to it, and it'll be something that I'll be able to basically play going forward consistently while other games come along. But I'll just have that Suicide Squad to deal with. If not, then it'll just be disappointing, and then we'll go on to the next game, because there's a lot in 2023.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Miller. Different question, kind of the same basis, but I'm asking, do you think you're gonna be doing a little digging inside of the right, you know the questions. I don't want to put it out on blast like that for the, you know what I mean? So
if I'm into the reason I started with Avengers, it wasn't like, you know, some like plan, and this is like, you know, my type of content. Like, this wasn't even a thing that I had ever done. It was just that I was obsessed with the game and I wanted to know more. You know, I needed every drop of it. that was available, and there was nothing that was going to stop me. And if I get into Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League to that same extent, absolutely I will.
Oh, y'all better get this dude hype. Send him all your build videos. Jay Shockblast, get him on that trip with you to Montreal, sir.
I don't know. I don't know if I want
to London.
I don't know if I want to get.
Please let me know if Poison Ivy is in the game.
I don't know if I do. The problem is I don't think this would work as well for Miller because WB don't fuck around with leaks, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be a little more creative. I'm gonna have to stick stuff on, paste bin and like shift it around a little bit.
Like they literally copyright claimed a screenshot from Marvel's Avengers because it was next to a screenshot from Suicide Squad.
So funny. I mean,
it's probably just a Twitter thing though. Like because they were copyrighting one of them. Like Twitter just basically affected
Shut the whole post.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just
no. Well, what happens is like they send the URL of the tweet, but you can send the one image from the tweet if you want to. But most of the like copyright watchdogs just send the whole tweet. They just can't be bothered.
It's lazy. Okay,
which would make it hard for us to cover it as well if we were content creators because WB has been known to copyright strike channels just for talking about leaks.
Well, it's going to be a great couple years for me.
Can I add one fear that I have that kind of ties into the same thing? I heard somebody say that they had heard from a credible source that all the multiplayer mode might be is an asymmetrical. One player is the Justice League and the other players are the Suicide Squad trying to kill them.
Doubt.
And that's what I'm saying. If there is anything that will run me away from this game faster than anything, it would be if that is the case. Because there are enough of those mediocre, lame-ass, asymmetrical games out there that you get your fill of in 18 minutes. And like
Dead by Daylight style gameplay.
Oh, where two players try to kill each other. Okay.
To where it's like the one person's like the Flash, or one person's Batman, or one person's this, and everybody else is the Justice League trying to kill them. Like, God, that's.
I have not.
I'd be curious about the execution.
It'd be weird. It'd be weird how that look considering the style of the game.
Right. Yeah, I have serious doubts about the legitimacy.
I don't think
that's what I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping that is not
true at all. That doesn't sound true at all.
That just sounds crazy.
I do want to talk about the whole leak situation though. Like it's unfortunate that it happened. I think it's like a microcosm of the general gamer in today's society that feels like they're entitled to everything now. I mean, basically that I knew it was real right away because I played a dev unit at WB Montreal. So, I mean, I know what their screens look like. And, that came from some kind of a play test. And it's, you do these things I've signed so many NDAs and you get to be a part of these things with the trust that you're not going to do exactly that. Because now what's happened is people are literally picking apart every aspect of one little screen grab of the main menu and assuming that everything in their head canon is true. So I mean I understand everybody's like, well, it's too late, it's already out there, but that's the slippery slope of covering something that leaks like that is you do kind of put yourself in that kind of crosshair. I think there's a difference between what Miller does and what that was. Miller goes in and he goes through files that are already in the game and shows it. And that's, what data mining is. That's something that a lot of places like Fortnite embrace. But this was something a lot different. This is they weren't ready to have these conversations. And I think it's kind of unfair to just I understand there are a lot of people affected by like getting copyright and whatnot, and I don't necessarily agree with it. I've done unboxing video, like I have unboxing videos I took down of like the Flash Steelbook Blu-ray and Arrow Steelbook Blu-ray because like they copyrighted it, and all I did was open the package and show the cover. No video, anything. It's literally like, so it's they are definitely heavy-handed, right? But I think in this case they were justified because like now there's literally psychos out there talking about how, you know, this is like awful because we don't even know what the battle pass is. The battle pass could be like a buy once thing that you just unlock a bunch of stuff over time. Who knows? You know what I mean? Or there's so many different things that it could be, and now like everybody's just running with it. And I just feel like people need to like take a step back sometimes and just let the process play out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just wanted to put that out there. Obviously, you know, WB threw me a couple money bags so I could, you know, relay that message. But like, it's the reality of the situation, though. Like, I saw that and I was just like, I'll put you this way. I didn't tweet the actual image myself. I quote tweeted somebody because I knew that this was going to be bad, and I don't want to be a part of that. I didn't make a video either, so
I did make a video, but my video had nothing to do with that picture that was on.
Yeah.
Who are you maining for Suicide Squad if you decide to play the game? Spring Rose. Oh wait, I skipped Miller.
Oh,
no, we didn't. We didn't.
Yeah,
James
no,
just
you got
ran
me,
with
you
it.
got me.
I just wanted to. I
man.
had an addendum, if you will.
Yeah, you messing up my question list.
Well, it is my show.
Forget.
Wow.
Spring, who are you maining if you decide to play?
Harley.
Harley. Johnny.
Captain Boomerang looks pretty sweet.
Johnny. Jay.
Oh wow, I forgot I'm in this part of the order now. I don't know. Probably Harley because like I love Harley, but like I really want to play King Shark. I really want to play Deadshot.
Yes.
I mean, King Shark is Samoa freaking Joe. I'm excited for that. And then Captain Boomerang looks dope too. I'll probably start with Harley.
Harley is looking pretty Harley-ish in the comments right now. So commenting people, the comment section. Let me know. People who watching. Who y'all maining? Babe, who you maining?
Harley.
What if you're in Spring playing at the same time? Who you maining?
What if they give us the little tachyon patch like Avengers and we can do Harley?
Be cool.
Especially if there's only 4 characters, I could see either way.
LeJew, who you maining, bro?
I'm gonna do King Shark.
King Shark. You're not going to play the game at all, are you, Kitty?
Oh, maining Catwoman.
Oh, if they got Catwoman coming up.
Oh, I'm gonna just skip your ass. Sadat, who you maining, bro?
Captain Boomerang, obviously, he's a speedster.
Miller, who you got?
Probably King Shark.
One of the big hefty mans, huh?
Well,
Okay.
I always it always reminds me of him in Constantine, and that's like one of the modern DC things that I just find really like. I'm like, oh, I could get into that. That's kind of cool. How interesting.
To me, PvE is what made Avengers special. The fact that you could just go punch on people, you don't have to shoot them, even though Black Widow had guns. You can beat up people with your friends without having to actually fight them. It seems that Suicide Squad is going to implement a team player mode. Does that excite you or make you deter from the game? Spring Rose. Oh, she's muted. Oh, she's good. Spring Rose.
I'm sorry, my son is talking to me, so don't kick me, but repeat the question. Sorry, mom life. I'm sorry.
Happens.
I'm like staying muted and like trying to keep him.
PvE is what made Avengers special to me because you can go around beating up people with your friends without having to fight them and whatnot, right? You don't have to fight anybody with a brain. You're just fighting some robots. It seems that Suicide Squad is going to implement the same thing. Does that excite you or deter you from the game?
It's fine, but I mean, it's not going to deter me. It's not going to make me super excited. I think it's fine. You know, I have other games where I can, you know, get different experiences from. So give me what you made and make sure it's good, and I'll be fine.
Johnny, deter or excite?
Excite. I mean, I am all about cooperative PvE games, right? There are 1.5 million PvP games, you know, that do that one thing very, very well. So, and when I look at games like Destiny that try to pull both off, it never works. It's to the detriment of both sides, right? Because you have to nerf this for this, and then you have to fix that, that nerfs that. So it's better that it just be a PvE game, and then if you want to do a spin-off PvP version like Warzone or some shit for free, you know, and separate it.
That makes sense, actually. Jay Shock Blast, deter or excite?
I mean, it's always exciting to be able to play with people, you know what I mean? I'm kind of at a point where I've like moved on from a lot of the PvP games that I play. Like a lot of people don't realize this. I started my channel to post videos for Battlefield Bad Company 2. Like I was hardcore into Battlefield. I was playing with some of the best people at that game in the world. And you know, but like as I've gotten older, like I just kind of want to kick it and like not take everything so seriously and just enjoy the experience. And you know, for me, that's what Avengers was. You know, like just something I could just log on and grab 3 people and just play. So I'm really hoping that's what this is, and I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
I know you super competitive. You come from the whole Street Fighter 2 in the arcade. You put your quarter in that bitch and you ain't getting off because nobody ain't beating you on the game type of shit, right?
Yeah.
Big bro. So I'm gonna ask you this, dog. Is a PvE a deterrent for you? Because I know you like talking shit. I mean, I watch your streams, bro. You be in motherfucker, I'm gonna kick you. Don't you touch her. Don't you touch her. I'm gonna beat you if you touch her. That's how you be.
And I win, don't I, right?
Don't touch my friend.
Yeah, you dig?
I love it so much.
All the time.
So, will that deter you now that, I mean, they won't hear you talking that shit, you know, because
that like I said, like I think earlier, the question about it's not. I use certain games for a certain type of vibe, like you know, like I don't get, if I need my fix, I'll hop on Overwatch and I will shoot a motherfucker up. But that's not. And then even on Suicide Squad, it can give that too, because I remember, you know what game I remember? What was the Monster Hunter that had the ice DLC on it? The recent one.
Monster Hunter World.
I had never played a Monster Hunter game, and I remember hopping on that because my friends were like, buy it. I remember the feeling of, I think there's one of them that comes out of the desert or whatever, but just the feeling of beating, that's what I wanted Avengers to give me. Like the feeling of fighting a big, hardcore boss with my friends. Like that feels good.
Claude didn't do that for you?
Not in that way. I got more satisfaction in that way from Marvel Heroes. They had an onslaught raid, like just the feeling of taking on something that you know everybody's putting an effort for, and it's like redeemable without no bugs. You know what I'm saying? Like just everybody having fun. I love that. That's good. I'm here for it.
Lejeune, I mean you do it all. You do, you know, solo player games. I see you on that Spider-Man. I seen you on that you was on Wolverine. Like I was like, oh, he pulled out the old school Wolverine game. So I see you play. Yeah, I mean you kind of like Johnny. Y'all into that variety and y'all with it. So, but I also see you raging on Modern Warfare 2. You dig? I see that. I see that like a couple of times actually. It was pretty damn funny. But is this a deterrent, the PvE? You know what I mean? Being able to play with your friends and fight AI instead of real people.
Not really. I mean, I don't mind it. Me personally, I don't mind it. So it doesn't really It doesn't really affect me.
Sway
To be
you
honest.
either which way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Kitty, I know you got to get up out of here, so you wanna answer this one for us real quick?
Yeah, it does excite me because I'm with Johnny. Any game I can play with friends is a win for me.
So that I don't really see you playing too many PvP games, to be honest with you. You kind of do like the solo thing you did at Avengers. You jumped on Fortnite with us for like a week and a half and was done. You dig? So PvE, is that like right up your alley for a game like this for you and your Discord, bro?
Yeah, I never really liked PvP before I got into Avengers. I was playing Dauntless. That was like a big thing. Me and my friends played, and I love that feeling of hopping in the lobby or online or joining up with friends and going out fighting monsters and leveling up and all that stuff. And then from there, I got into Outriders and Avengers, and then Ghost of Tsushima Legends mode kind of gave me that as well. So just looking at how we still obviously need to see much more, but the gameplay they showed is exactly what I think is going to be a lot of fun with the third person shooter angle. Like it definitely looked very much like a Sunset Overdrive, because like one of my issues with Outriders is that and Avengers to a degree is that it was very claustrophobic. You know, in Avengers, pretty much everything takes place in a corridor, and even when you're out in the open, all the action takes place in one small circle of the out area, and then you have stuff where you're standing in a circle. So, and then Outriders just like this really dated cover system where everyone's just boxed in this one area. Whereas I'm looking at Suicide Squad and there's this big open city, and there are just monsters flying all over the place, and you're just jumping and flying around. You have one scene where Boomerang just is flying and leaping through the air, jumps onto a highway and slides and is just shooting everyone. And I was like, now this is something I could get into, especially if the boss encounters are well designed. This is like good old fashioned fun that you could definitely go crazy with three other people. So you throw crossplay on top of that and the good loot system, and I'll be playing that for hours.
Okay. Miller, does that excite you at all, being able to, cross, especially with crossplay? Because I know you're a PC guy, right? So
exactly. I mean, that's one of the things I think for PC players that was so hard about Avengers was like you always kind of felt like on an island. I mean, I have to imagine the same for Xbox players. I was even thinking last night, like, oh, I should pick up before they delisted, like the Windows Store version, so that if I ever get around to it, I could like play with Xbox players. I don't know, it's weird. Like crossplay opens up so many doors, and if Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League have it, thank God, and that you've locked me in there. Like, I love a good single player game, but I've got to tell you, like, I'm a big fan of JRPGs, and like, if I want to play a single player game, I've got thousands of hours of them bought sitting around that I haven't even touched yet that I know I would love, you know what I mean? So it's difficult for me to get a new single player game and put it on that pile, it's like it's already too high. But I'm always looking for a fun multiplayer game to hang out with friends. That's like part of the thing that really drives me, I think, right now in AAA gaming. Like that's something that really draws me to a title. Like as soon as Fortnite had no build mode, like I finally was into Fortnite, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm in. Like I love a good multiplayer with friends. That's the spice of life.
Okay. Iron Man or Doctor Strange? Spring roll.
Why are you like this?
Answer the question.
Oh, Iron Man.
Iron Man or Doctor Strange? Johnny Rocker.
You gotta ask. Iron Man.
Big bro. Iron Man or Doctor Strange?
Yo, who sent you right now?
Iron Man or Doctor Strange?
Problematic. Doom is a problem.
Yo, I'm gonna hold something and you gonna answer questions. You need to somebody.
Iron Man or Doctor Strange? I can't hear you over all the bullshit you said.
Oh my god.
I'm
gonna say Iron Man. Gotta give it life.
Lejeune, Iron Man or Doctor Strange?
Yeah, I guess Iron Man, but dang, I just say Iron Man. That's hard. That's hard.
Alien Fire, Doctor Strange, or Iron Man?
Are we talking MCU?
We just talking
No.
Iron Man and Doctor
Overall, Iron Man.
Jay Shock, Iron Man or Doctor Strange? I know what you gonna say.
Iron Man sucks.
Wow. Oh, you bastard.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait,
Trick
what?
me.
So Dr. Game, Iron Man or Doctor Strange?
All Might.
What?
Miller, Doctor Strange or Iron Man?
Oh, that's tough. I guess
know.
Iron Man.
Oh my God, chat! I need y'all. Iron Man or Doctor Strange?
Every Doctor Strange fan is punching the air right now. I promise.
Oh, well, we ain't finished yet. Scarlet Witch or Carol Danvers? Spring Roll.
Why? Why are you like this, bro? I'm leaving. Oh my God, a Scarlet Witch, but I'm crying for Carol.
Johnny Rocker, Scarlet Witch or Carol Danvers?
I love you, Suki, but Scarlet Witch.
Babe Rope.
Scarlet Witch is eating her for lunch. Like there's no
Lejeune.
competition.
I mean, that's easy. That's Scarlet Witch. Come on now.
Alien Fire.
Oh, so easy for me. Scarlet Witch all the way, baby.
Jay Shock, Bleezy.
Scarlet Witch.
So Dr. Jeezy.
Easy. Doctor Strange.
Oh,
Miller. I'm gonna keep getting your ass, bro.
Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch. Come on.
Who you got, Sada?
Scarlet Witch. Duh.
Dude, she literally just cleared.
Killed it.
Whoa.
She's having a moment.
X-Men or Justice
She
League?
is
Spring
the
Roll.
moment. X-Men. I'm with Babe, bro. You will not win this.
Johnny Rocker. X-Men or Justice League?
X-Men.
Babe. No, why ain't even asking you right now? He ready. He ready. Low, you going last. Miller. X-Men or Justice League?
X-Men. That's my baby. I grew up with the X-Men.
I said Jaloon.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm so tired, dog.
Jaloon is crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
What?
Fruity Jaloon.
Jaloon.
Who you got?
I mean, X-Men. That's
Alien
easy.
Fire. Who you got?
Man.
Jay Shock.
X-Men.
So that's
As long as we leave out Rogue.
Whoa.
I'm fighting.
I will leave you on the screen with him by yourself, Jay. Just y'all two. You sure you want to do that?
I take it back.
I was about to say, who's his favorite?
Say retreat, sir. Retreat.
Oh. If it's Thor, she beat him up on the first day she met him.
You know it's Deadpool. You know it's Deadpool.
So that the gamers, they dated, didn't they? Did they pull and roll?
I mean, I think they banged.
They did. Yeah. So that the game, who you got? Justice League or X-Men?
Wolverine carries.
Ooh. Babe, bro, X-Men or Justice League?
Listen, they ain't touching nothing. As soon as the fight starts, it's over. First of all, Jean Grey.
Isn't he a rogue?
I'm gonna let you go off. You should go off on him, bro.
Jean Grey is clearing. Jean Grey alone is clearing like.
Who's stopping Superman?
This isn't. This is. Wait, is this supposed to be a versus? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this supposed to be a versus? Is this supposed to be a versus? I thought it was just who you like.
I thought it was just who we liked. But
I'm just asking, who's stopping Superman?
Charles with magic.
Who's winning that fight?
Anybody with magic.
Okay, who's stopping the Flash?
Also,
Who's stopping the
Charles.
Flash?
So Charles is clearing pretty much.
Anybody
First of all, Jean Grey.
Charles is clearing. Okay, all right.
The Flash.
Hold on.
Nobody's stopping the Flash. Let's keep it a buck.
Yes, he is.
No one's stopping the
I don't
Flash.
know. I don't know. Scarlet Witch
something.
could snatch up her brother and snatch up her son. So
The Flash is faster than both of them combined.
Which canon are we doing here? Okay, are we doing the one where Scarlet Witch is still kind of an X-Men? and she can
We're
just
doing
say,
the
He
comic
was
book.
never actually technically an X-Men. I just found that out.
no
She's
more
a mutant.
no more Justice League.
He was just a
Oh
mutant.
damn!
Oh, she has to
Yeah.
talk. She has to talk. Yeah, she's dead. Just the Flash.
Everybody's
The
talking
Flash kills
about
everybody.
the psychic people, but y'all forget that the Justice League does have the Martian Manhunter, who's also a psychic. So
Yeah, but here's
That's
the
fine.
thing, though, man.
Xavier will take him.
Magic just opens up a portal, puts Superman's ass on the dark side of the moon, and he ain't got no sun. He's just taking a nap out there.
Oh, you ain't lying.
Open a portal,
Yep.
and Rogue will stick her finger right up his nose like his
Hold up,
wavy powers are going like this.
I think everyone's forgetting that the Flash saved an entire town from a nuclear explosion after it went off without any casualties. No,
Jean
no,
Grey
no one's
stop in time,
no one's
like
going to
she
do
did in the
anything.
movie like this.
No one's going to do anything. They're not going to be able
He's
to
not
think.
touching
They're
Jean
going to be
Grey.
dead.
He's not touching her.
They're not going to be able to think. They're too slow.
He's not touching her.
They're too
That's
slow.
kind of a fair point.
You have to-
Jean Grey won't even fight the Flash. She's gonna call Wanda and be like, "Where's your brother? Please, can you
Spring
handle this?"
Rose,
Like
Thundercats, or Silverhawks?
What was the last one?
Silverhawks.
She don't know who they are.
Thundercat.
Johnny Walker, Thundercats or Silverhawks?
Silverhawks.
Miller,
Oh my God.
are you old enough
Oh
for
my
Silverhawks?
Thundercats ho.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Yeah.
Who knows it?
Lejeune, Thundercats or Silverhawks?
I'll go with Thundercats, bro. I grew up watching that. Thundercats.
Alien Fire, I know you're not a cartoon.
I'm way too old for these
Yeah,
for those things. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Jay Shock Blast.
I dabbled in all Thundercats.
Okay.
Silverhawks were.
All right. So Dr. Gamer.
Ho!
Hey, bro, don't die on us. I know these are your two.
Yo, you know what? I hope you bump your foot at the edge of the bed today.
I'm not done with y'all. I hope y'all know this.
I have a question though. Since
Uh-huh.
we're talking some nice 80s era cartoons, does anybody remember Visionaries?
Yes. They had the holographic things.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know nothing about that.
Y'all old as hell.
I
I'm
love
I don't know nothing
Visionaries.
about that.
I
I'm
don't
Jay
remember
Shock
Visionaries.
Blast. So,
I would have to pick. I don't know. As much as I love the Thundercats, Silverhawks were in space. They had lasers. They had ships.
Right.
I don't know. That's a fight. I'm picking the I'm picking the Silverhawks because that
But you can't fuck with space. You can't fuck with space. Like,
yeah, they had like lasers. They could throw a laser to explode the planet. Like that's some other stuff. Lionel and that little sword, and nobody else there got powers. But
let's be real. Star Trek would wreck the Thundercats.
Spring Rose. Spring Rose. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Rihanna or Beyonce?
My God. I love Rihanna. She's just got that edge for me.
Okay. Johnny Rocker.
Rihanna.
Miller.
Beyonce.
Ooh. June.
Beyonce.
Alien.
Lady Gaga.
Was that an option?
Jay Shock Blast.
Can I want Lady Gaga too.
Sorry.
Please.
Was my answer registered?
No.
Beyonce.
I don't remember what order it was in, but Miller.
Beyonce again.
Oh yeah, you said okay. So who am I? Wait, again.
Babe Rose. Not.
Okay.
Who would I listen to?
No, who
don't try to finagle the answer. It's Rihanna or Beyonce.
Whitney Houston. I don't like. I don't want to listen. I don't want to. If I had to pick like with a gun to my head, I would pick Beyonce. She's the boss.
Okay, so Dr. Gamer, who you got?
Considering I've never been to a Rihanna concert and I've been to a Beyonce concert, I'm gonna go Beyonce.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Super Rebel or High Ruler? Spring Rose.
High Ruler. I love his crazy ass.
Alien Fire.
High Ruler all the way. Canadian fellow, so sweet and just like Miller. I love my Canadian boys. I love my Canadian boys. What can I say?
Why Jay Shock Blast? Lejeune. Who you got, son?
I got Super Rebel.
Oh,
and the reason why.
Oh, well, you got a reason.
High Ruler is in my stream screenshot of me. So
I saw that.
I'm going with Super Rebel.
Johnny Rock, who you got?
Man, High Ruler all day because with grippers like that, you can't stop that.
I know.
Miller.
This is such a
you,
Sophie's
I
choice
know,
for me.
this is for you. This is for
Can
you.
I say marry High Ruler, fuck Super Rebel?
That's if you want to.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And then kill no one.
Kill no one. Babe, bro, High Ruler or Super Rebel?
High Ruler, because Super Rebel don't. High Ruler don't be doing clickbait.
Oh,
that's not shade. That's the sun
That's not
baby.
a shade.
I remember
That's not
everything.
shade at all.
Oh, damn. Sadat the Gamer, who you got, good sir?
Definitely Feet Ruler.
Yoshi ruler.
Y'all two right here about to hate me. Y'all about to hate me. I'm gonna move y'all so y'all can't cuss me out. Johnny Rocker, spring rolls of alien fire.
No, Doom, nah, you ain't right.
High Ruler?
I'm just playing. I'm not doing that. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
I love Alien too.
I was just playing.
Don't you dare pit us against each other.
I'm glad it is.
It's not gonna work. It's not.
Johnny scream went all blurry. He was like, "Yeah, Whitney Houston."
Everybody's like, "I plead the fifth."
Yes.
Oh God. All right, last one, y'all. Last one. Brian Wagner or Kyle? Johnny
I mean, that's like a shit sandwich with a giant douche, right?
Oh, you playing in my face.
Oh God.
God damn.
Can I choose a shotgun to the face? Because that's slightly more.
Why did you dip? Oh, damn, bro. Are you brave enough to answer this one, though?
I can.
He did Homer Simpson right out of that deal.
No, let Lejeune next.
Lejeune came back.
Look at him right there. Look at him. He's there. Look at him.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
Babe, bro, who you got, sir?
I'm picking. Ooh.
Oh, this is like choosing cancer or AIDS.
My God.
Oh God.
Oh no. Oh my God. I'm gonna pick. Bro. Ooh. No. All right. I'm gonna pick now, today, on this day in 2023. I'm gonna pick Brian Wagner because I'm probably never gonna hear from him ever again. Kyle is already posting a 2 Suicide Squad, complaining about Suicide Squad. So he's in the Suicide Squad community as well.
God.
So he can't go. He won't go away.
That's true.
Who you got, Miller? You muted. Oh God, he's doing it on purpose.
He's a fool for this.
He trolled the hell out of me.
He gave his answer. I heard every bit. I agree.
Why he dropped the mic, bro?
Oh
God. Kyle B-Wags, Jay.
Wow.
Wait, you might be muted for real. All jokes aside.
I mean, Brian, at least he's brought some positive things to the table.
Got you. Are you willing to answer this, Dirt, Sadat?
Yeah, it's such an obvious question.
Not obvious to me.
Kyle, he doesn't hate black people. Like, why would I pick Brian?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What could it look like picking Brian?
Well, if only I was only black, I'm gay too, so he can kick his fat ass can kick rock.
And he's a woman beater, Kyle. I don't know. You set us up.
Allegedly.
Who you got, son?
You set us up.
Yeah,
you set me up. Oh my gosh. No, sorry. God damn. This isn't fair.
No, it's not. Life isn't either.
I'm just
It
gonna.
isn't.
I'm gonna pick Kyle.
That's clearly the correct answer. I don't know why.
I just.
Alien fire. I'm so
There
sorry.
there is no correct answer.
There's
There is
none.
no. Yeah, I agree. We get a pass.
Didn't Brian break his NDA for you and you can't show that man?
I'm gonna just like Jay. I'm gonna pick Brian simply because he did bring something positive to Avengers for a while, and
his cat.
Yeah, and thanks to him, I found out that we'd get like a really buffed up Cap a few months before we actually got him. So yeah.
Okay. I'm not picking none of that shit because it's my show and I don't feel like it.
Coward.
You know we're gonna get you for that one.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
Yes, please.
Goodbye. You pick.
Who gonna kick me out?
Me.
Okay, please.
We all know who Doom Wagner picked.
You can go too.
I kind of regret putting that into the ether, but I kind of don't.
Don't what?
Doom Wagner.
I don't like that.
Jay.
Yeah, I can tell.
I hate it a lot.
I don't like that at all. That's not fun. With all that said, sit down the gamer. Put yourself on the map, good sir.
Hi, I'm Sadat the Gamer, former Marvel's Avengers content creator. Go subscribe to my channel where I will be covering a variety of games. Hopefully one of them will make me tons of money like Avengers did.
Spring, would you like to put yourself on the map, please?
I'm on stream or nothing, but you can find me on Twitter, twitter.com/Perry_FA_SHO. Perry for show.
Alien Fire, put yourself on the map.
Hi, I'm Alien Fodder. Not really a content creator, but got a big presence on Twitter. So come and you wanna come and read my rants. And, yeah. So that's it.
Jay Shot Glass, put yourself on the map.
No.
Oh.
Miller, put yourself on the map.
Go see Jay on YouTube and Twitter, please.
You don't have to. You don't want to do that.
I mean, it's been a long couple years. Like, you know who I am. I'd say I'm sorry. I don't know. It feels so surreal. This is is this the last one? Is this the last?
As far as Avengers is concerned.
Oh my god. I'm a small content creator. My name is Miller. Miller with 8 M's. Miller with 7 M's was already taken. And you can find me on Twitter. Twitter.com/Miller with 8 M's. That's MMMMMMMILLEO.
Yeah, that's crazy how you can just that's tight.
That's the good number.
Babe, bro, put yourself on the map, good sir.
Babe, bro, on everything. I am very aggressive in my way of thinking, in my way of playing. I stream every type of game, and yeah, I'm social. I'm cool. I'm a vibe. So.
June,
yeah,
tell them where they can find you at, my dude.
Jaloon.
I mean, it's pretty much Lejeune on everything except Instagram and Facebook. But I stream everything. I be chilling. So if you want to vibe, probably get some jokes in for playing Call of Duty or something like that, then you know where to go.
Yes, indeed. Johnny, tell them where they can find you, good sir.
If you would like to buy followers, just come to my website, legendarylegendoflegends.com.
Boy.
What?
it's a round table joke that he just really wild.
IYKYK.
That's right.
What does that mean? YKYK.
Oh, if
you know,
you know.
You know.
IYKYK. If you know, you know.
Gabriel Eastwood says accept his friend request, sir. I just put y'all.
What is the PSN?
See, it's already starting.
Oh, you definitely know, dude. You definitely know.
PSN or what are you trying to add him on?
On
I don't know.
PSN, what is it?
OnlyFans.
Tell him to DM it to me, please.
OnlyFans. Dude, you stupid. Anyways, guys, it's like we're almost 3 hours in. This was a fun last wrap up about Marvel's Avengers because we're not gonna do that again. I mean, there's really nothing else to talk about. We will be doing a for real like last disassembled roundtable at the end of all of this. I think it's gonna be in either we'll do it for the May 3rd, the May patch or the September patch, probably the May one because I'm not gonna really be touching this game after that. But, yo, this was nuts. I mean, thank you to Miller, thank you to Jay, thanks Lejeune, Johnny, Alien, Spring, Babe, bro, for all. Who else was on this panel? Some QKS Kitty.
Chaos Kitty.
Yo, thank y'all for tonight because tonight was extremely fun.
It was fun. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Dom.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, I was about to say, like, you thanking everybody. Thank you, bro. Like,
thanks for bringing us together.
Thank
That's
you.
why you're
Dom.
Nick Fury.
Thank
That's
you.
why you're Nick Fury. Not because of
Like-
Avengers, but because you brought us all together. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
we love you, Doom.
and it don't
Thank you
stop
for that,
on
Doom.
this.
Yeah, can I just say something to you, Doom? Can you please stop selling yourself short on Twitter? Like, we all acknowledge you, you know?
Mhm.
What
Like,
you mean?
You are
Tell
the
me
man,
something.
so
You know what he's saying.
I think we can all get like in our head a little bit, and I've responded obviously and tried to lift you up a little bit the times I've seen it. I think sometimes you feel like you're not enough. Don't let anybody ever make you feel that way because you are everything to us because like we are literally here because of you and that's pretty amazing. So please, I know I make jokes, but
that's for real. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all are dope. See, that's why I always like to thank y'all because y'all be saying dope stuff like that.
He's gonna cry when he gets off stream.
Oh yeah,
we're
That's
gonna. I love
I
it.
can't even do the after show because I got to
Way
go
back
handle
for
some
those.
business. So y'all
Y'all
ain't gonna
you
see
about to
it.
watch your face because them tears about to come.
Y'all ain't gonna leave us. I don't even have no more water.
Right.
Oh, there's no water in there. I'm just drinking air.
But you are appreciated.
I appreciate y'all for that.
Thoroughly.
So, with all that said, all of this stream, all of this talk about dead games and Suicide Squads and Fortnites and cat people and all of that stuff, I say thank you to this community for listening to all of us talk crazy, have fun with each other, get down on each other sometimes, lift each other up. But we were a awesome community together. So thank everybody. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight, watching and doing whatever y'all wanted to do. But y'all was here rocking with the best, and I greatly appreciate it. So, with all that said, Alien Fire.
Laissez les bons temps rouler.
Which means
Let the good times roll.
Why? Why you say let's go? Let's go.
I thought we were coordinated and we were all gonna say it at once.
Anyways, for real though, let them good times roll, people. Peace out.
Bye.
What's shaking, people? It's your boy Doomkiller HD. Sit back and relax. You are now rocking with the best. Let's go! It's the weekly wrap up where we give you the news. Break it down bite size so it's easier to consume. Discussing the hottest game that's out of what's coming soon. Is it real or is rumor? Homie, that's up to you. Fire or trash reaction. Live viewers call in. No cap conversation. We going all in. It's the weekly wrap up, so enjoy the show. You're now rocking with the best. Let the good times roll. Come on.